I mean, so if you went with him for 5 years, hey,
How are you?
Hey, Ant.
all right,
What's going on? How are you? You all right?
good.
Doing all right.
Daytime job.
I got you a beer. I only had 2 beers.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
All right.
Fastball hit in the air to left field. That's deep. Back goes Chavez back near the wall.
I hope he gets this.
He made the catch. He took a home run away.
He got it.
That's a great guy. Watch that one. Great.
I met him.
Phenomenal cat, yeah?
Oh, that's that. And what I said to him was, it's okay. And when I saw Jay Horowitz was with him, he goes, this is MD Chavez. Like, I know. The catch! And he looks at me and he goes, yeah, the catch.
Beto swoops in to intercept. Beto behind the net. Swings it in front. He's gone! Beto! And the Rangers have one more hill to climb, baby!
Hi, I'm Howie Rose.
Manning stays on his feet. Airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree.
I'm drinking Lavazza coffee.
First, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Good coffee.
It's nice to see.
Dark roast.
I had the best pizza last night.
Now your host, Anthony Grasidik.
And here we are. Welcome to Limo Talk, folks. We are back after what? A 1 week hiatus. We had a 1 week hiatus.
We did. Another 1 week hiatus.
All right.
But it felt good to recharge the battery.
We're like a special edition. You know, like it's every so often we're on. We got to be a little more consistent with that. I've heard from the
Yes.
higher ups here that they'd like us here more often.
Yes, corporate, there was a corporate meeting.
Well,
Take a break every once in a
That is kind of
we're on the
surprising.
air, my friend.
while. I don't give a shit.
All right, listen.
You know, it is shocking someone else wants us around a little more often.
Why wouldn't you want us more often? We're
course.
fucking talented. The guy's talented.
We're ratings magnets here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Love
I'm
it.
Bobby Inns. This is Richie Zarelli.
Hello.
And that just came in and walked away is Anthony Graziadei. Graziadei, who is the supposed or the, I guess, de facto host of our show.
Of course.
But we're hosting tonight for now until he gets off the phone. which is, not unusual.
Yeah.
Usually he sits here and he he's on the phone, but now he went in the other room, which I think is really very considerate of him. But we've had a very interesting week. We really have, or last couple of weeks, with a couple of developments, and we were just talking before we got on the air. Me and Rich here, we're talking about the Jacob deGrom signing with the Texas Rangers.
Yes.
Which I found was, at the time I heard of it, my son walks upstairs, he comes down from the basement, he stands there and he hates the Mets. He hates every team I like. So my two sons both hate the Mets and both hate the Islanders, and those are my two teams, okay?
None of them are Met or Islander fans?
No, hate them. And I'm an Islander and Met fan, and that's only... You can't argue with the logic of behind why I'm a Met fan. My father, as a kid, brought us to all Met games, and he was a Yankee fan. But he brought us to all Met games because he's from Corona, and Shea Stadium was built right near where he lived. Okay, so
Your favorite ice store's over there, right?
and my Lemon Ice King is over there with my good friend Mike and Vinny. And I got the Parkside Restaurant over there.
Keep going. Maybe we should
And-
get start getting sponsors.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice,
Yeah,
and-
Parkside could definitely kick in.
Yeah,
and,
Italian ice because
And,
you're there.
and
Corona, right?
Zampino, maybe he'll kick in for some Lemon Ice King. But I also go to Corona Pizza, which is right over there across from Spaghetti Park. and where the guys still
Do you play bocce?
ball.
Yeah. Do you ever go and
I
play?
have not
you
played
ever?
bocce ball. No.
We should
I
go
never
there
played
one day.
bocce
We
ball.
could do it. They would just like take it over.
Why
You
not?
go, they go, hey guys, move.
We're gonna broadcast
They
over
will
here.
actually do it. They would
They
actually.
would if we were broadcasting. You know, they'd probably like that.
They would actually, if we messed up their bocce ball game, I think they'd actually kill
fucking
us.
kill us. You're right.
We'd,
You're
be,
right.
we'd be buried at Spaghetti Park. Here lies Anthony Graziade. Used to be Graz.
Yeah, really. Fucking done. Done.
Two idiots that didn't listen.
Yeah.
So you always went to Met games. This is how
All right,
you
so
become,
go back to
This
yeah.
is how you become a Met
So
fan.
I become a Met fan, which was logical
But
to
wait,
me.
so your father is a Yankee fan.
But he didn't tell me.
He didn't tell you he was
Did
a Yankee
not tell
fan?
me.
But because he grew up there, he took you to all Met games.
Well, they built Shea Stadium in what, 64? I mean, he was 30-something years old.
And now he's a security
So
guard
he's
there.
like all excited that the Mets, there's a new ballpark and the Mets blow, so he has no competition between the Mets and the Yankees.
blow.
So he's going to take us to Met games because the tickets are a little cheaper and it's a lot easier to get to. I mean, we get on the Cross Island Parkway, we're right there,
Yeah.
and then he goes visits his mother's house on 37th. So it's like.
He's got a whole plan.
Yeah, he got a whole plan. So, but the other thing is, he used to park his car going to work in Manhattan. He used to park his car every day at Willards Point at Shea Stadium, every day, and take the train from Willards Point into Manhattan. So that was his thing, and it's because my Aunt Jerry and my Uncle Chubb, who was a Golden Gloves boxer, by the way, my Uncle Chubb, they lived in.
You had an Uncle Chubb?
His name was August.
I had a friend that
Uncle
was
Chubb.
And the reason they called him Chubb, he was a fighter.
Yeah.
And he was skinny, so they called him Chubby
Uncle Chubb.
as a joke.
Uncle Chubb.
And then he got older and he got heavy.
He
and
got
me,
heavy.
and my brother thought they
was
kind
true.
of cruel calling him Uncle Chubby, but my father goes, no. But my father grew up with my Uncle Chubby, and what a cool guy.
Everybody's got an Uncle Chubby in their
Awesome
group.
guy.
I'm
Awesome,
telling
awesome.
you.
My
You know-
Aunt
you know
Jerry,
that?
one of the
Right.
nicest people you'll ever meet on this world.
Can I just say something before we go on? I missed you very much. I missed him very
Oh,
much.
he's been drinking.
Yeah, no, I have. I had a couple of
He
drinks.
just had a couple sips.
I love you guys, motherfuckers.
That did come across like the 2 in the morning. I'm at
Yeah.
the end of the bar.
I'm so-
He's sitting in the bar and somebody goes,
My
"You
shirt is
know-
full of freaking beer.
You know, I fucking love you guys.
Wait, hold on. All right. That was me.
Some noogies.
And I just got to say that America is the greatest country in the world. And I'm so proud to be an American. If we ever go to war, I'm going to be the first to sign up. I love you fucking-
Yeah, Dougie Bennett.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on the fucking plane.
I'll be
head
right in the
first.
front line. I'll be right behind you. You'll be my shield, motherfucker. But anyway,
Get in
I'm
front.
holding him like a fucking like a tackling dummy.
Oh, what's that? That's you.
Yay. So anyway, so we're going to Met games, and I grew up a Met fan.
Yeah.
And my father breaks the news to me one day when the Mets I was like 10 years old, and he goes, I'm sitting on the couch and we're talking about like Bobby Mercer and stuff like that, and I go, well, you like he was talking about how he thought Bobby Mercer loved Mickey Mantle, and I was starting to put 2 and 2 together. He's like, Mickey Mantle, Bobby Mercer's like the new Mickey Mantle for this team. He's the big name now. And I was going, what do you care? You're a Met fan. He goes, the hell I am. He goes, I'm a Yankee fan. I was like, what?
What?
Didn't know that.
Boom, boom, boom. So anyway, back when the Islanders first started over in Nassau Coliseum, he used to take us to all Islander games.
That's great.
And so I got to be an Islander fan. But when my kids were born, the Rangers were the team and the Yankees were the team. So, and the Yankees still the team. But they became Ranger fans, and all their friends were Ranger fans, and all their friends were Yankee fans, and so I was the odd one out. My daughters all like the Mets.
I'm thinking, what year is this in? What year is this? Is this during like the 90s when like 96 and?
Well, the Yankees won the World Series in '98, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
my
Yep.
son was born in '89.
Yep.
The Mets
Right.
sucked
In 90.
all through the '90s.
all through the 90s.
All through the '90s. They were
Yeah.
not good until 1999, or they made it to the playoffs. But the Yankees had already won the World Series in '96 and '90s. They went to the playoffs again in '97, lost to Cleveland. '98, '99 they won the World Series. 2000 they won the World Series against the Mets.
Against the Mets.
So I had no chance.
I thought Piazza's home run was gone.
The fly ball.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it's off David Cohn.
Did you not think that
I
was
thought
gone?
that was gone. I was
thought
like,
it was
he
gone
did it.
immediately.
He did it.
And jumped off the couch.
But so then my next son is born in 02.
02.
And I'm saying, here's my chance, here's my chance, here's my chance. And the Yankees won the World Series in 09 when he was 7. Or not even 7, he was 6.
Do you feel old every once in a while?
I feel old every morning.
Today, well, you know, today with what's going on in my life today, this is very.
No, I don't feel old, by the way.
I feel today. I felt
No.
very old.
Honestly, I don't.
I lost a good friend today, folks. I really don't want to go into it, but I wasn't coming here. But my friends and everybody else is saying, you know, come over here and enjoy Bobby and enjoy Richie. So keep hanging out with us tonight. Ann Rothy's not watching us. Mickey Delaney's watching us. Debbie
You're
Broderick.
announcing who's not watching?
No, is
No,
watching
Ann
us.
Rothy
Yeah,
is.
yeah, Richie, tonight you say hello to everybody, and that's your deal tonight. I just want to watch and hang out with Inns and make them laugh. Bruno Capolo, Greg DiFilippo's hanging out with us. Mickey Delaney's hanging out with us. All our regulars. Guys, thank you very much for listening to us. We wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I don't think we were here. Fran Gatto's watching us.
Franny.
We haven't been here, right? Since
No, we had the 1 week hiatus.
we
Well,
missed
since
we missed
Thanksgiving.
I'm just very. I'm a little cloudy right now. but-
Discombobulated.
Understand.
Yeah, I am discombobulated. But, guys, I just want to let you know, catch us on StrongIsland.com, Inns41.com, GothamGoldGraz.com, Gotham Gold Graz and Inns41 on Facebook. And if you could share us, we'd appreciate it a lot. We did very, very well. I have a whole list of things I want to talk to Inns and Richie about. But I'm going to sit back and write it out, and these guys are going to hang out and talk to everybody and go from there. But 516-945-9099. You want to give us a call. I think we might make some surprise phone calls tonight to a few people.
We're thinking of making some prank phone calls tonight. Some people who don't expect. We're going to ask them if their refrigerator is running, stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
You got
You
Prince
better go-
Albert in
go
the
get
can.
it. Yeah.
You know, we're going to make prank calls tonight and be assholes.
Yeah, but I'm a little, Bobby, I'm just happy to see you, and I'm a little lost, and we'll get by. Thursday was Fran Gatto's birthday. A good friend had a baby boy on my birthday, and another friend
birthday, Fran.
passed
Fran's
away.
birthday.
Wow. She said
She-
somebody had a baby and somebody passed away on the same day.
Wow.
All right.
Well, some days you do feel old.
Ann Rotney said, last week I missed you guys very much. I'm very happy to see you guys tonight. Greg DiFilippo says, poor Scrubs, he looks like he's being held hostage and forced to listening to you guys. Look at his face as he is tied up. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Greg.
It's a little bondage we got going with the little
Yeah,
Scrubs.
got a little bondage going on.
Yeah, a little bit.
Scrubs
A little-
says he likes it.
Oh, it's like a Valencia ad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that the name of that?
Yeah. They got
They did like the
they
kids
did
with the
children
bondage and
with
yeah.
with teddy bears dressed in bondage clothing.
Right.
What
How
is that?
fucked up is that?
That's very fucked up.
Yeah, Balenciaga. Sorry, I wasn't
Balenciaga.
pronouncing it right. Balenciaga.
They've been around forever.
Right.
They've been around since the early 1900s, I think.
Yep.
Now they're doing all online sales and stuff like that on Amazon or whatever else. They've been designing clothes and whatever for years. And they put an ad campaign together with little children, with
Little.
bears.
Like, I want to say
7.
3, 4.
Well, yeah, even smaller. But I
Kid
saw
on the
some
couch,
with really
standing
little.
on the couch.
Yeah, and they're sitting there with bears dressed in
4 or 5
bondage
years old?
outfits.
No!
Yes.
And
And
they
they
sold-
lay it out on the table.
And when the
There's
parents,
all this other like.
but the parents let it happen, and they go,
Yeah.
"Why are you putting my child with your ad, for your ad with bears that are dressed in bondage clothing?"
Nah, that's
And they were like, "Oh no, it's a punk thing. It's like they're dressed like punk
I understand.
rock people."
Well, did
Yeah.
it look like it,
no,
Bob?
no, like bondage,
no, it looked like bondage.
like S&M.
Really?
Looked exactly like what they probably thought it was. He's already come out and apologized now, but it took like, I don't know, 2 weeks to do that.
I think he's getting fired. That guy.
Who's that?
He's
I
like
don't
the, he's like the creative, he's been there forever at the company. He's like best friends with Kim Kardashian, and all these celebrities and everybody that promotes all this
Of course,
stuff.
it's King Kardashian.
Yeah, because they, it's like that, $5,000
He's in good with
probably
the
for a-
Clintons,
for a handbag
Did
and
you
all
see
this
that
other
list?
kind of stuff.
Did you see
Kinda
the list of
ridiculous.
names, the celebrities on that list that went to that island?
And what's going to happen? to
And
them?
nothing has fucking happened.
Nothing.
Nobody has said a word.
Nope.
Nobody has gotten
Shows you
indicted.
where the media, whose pocket the media's in.
But it's funny because
What about-
there's people dead. Like people have died from it because of
don't
old
care.
age and everything else. But nobody's gone away and been convicted of anything. And the names on there were incredible. the actors, the politicians. What the fuck, Bob? Step it up. We got to fucking get these guys out
Me
of here.
step it up?
Yeah, why don't you run?
All I do
Oh, here
is
we
talk
go.
about this bullshit
I know
all
you
the
do.
time.
I know.
And how fucked up our media is.
Yep.
And how fucked up one side,
Mm-hmm.
well, including a lot from my side too. But
No, but you
how
know what?
fucked up-
One side's vindictive, and
Oh.
I've noticed that. And the other
no,
side
it's-
sits.
It's more hypocritical. than
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. They say don't
It's
do
totally hypocritical.
I agree.
They want to be the side of love and compassion, so to speak, and caring about other people. They don't care about anybody.
They don't give a
just
fuck.
Don't care.
They don't give a
They're
fuck.
self-centered fucking people who just don't care about anyone. And I'd rather have my side, which is
it. I actually.
maybe they're got a little sticks in the mud sometimes, but at least they have some sort of moral value, and we'll draw the line somewhere. These people
the
don't
whole
want to
party
draw
is
the
built on that.
They don't want to draw the line anywhere. They just everything's all fucked up. Everything's all about
Everything's
you
okay.
know, let's let everybody do whatever they want to do, and
Right.
and maybe we all need a hug, but they don't want to hug you. They just want to shoot you. They're just liars, man. I'm so fed up with it. And I'm so fed up when I see this story. It was in the Post. The Post is the only paper that will report it. And
what did I miss?
and they'll talk about how
What did I miss?
I don't know. There was something with all the people that came out as far as with Twitter and how they were actually admitting now that they did suppress a lot of news on Twitter
The
and,
Twitter
and
files.
censor a lot of stuff going on during the election in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And people are putting out stuff all along saying Trump was right all along. And he was saying it all along.
was-
And they're
that
going,
was-
oh, it's all unfounded. He's so paranoid. He's such a liar.
Right.
He was 100%
That was
right.
trending on Twitter
He
yesterday,
was
by the way.
100% right.
Trump was right about everything.
Right
it was
about
a hashtag
everything.
that
And he
was
was.
trending on Twitter.
And he was. I
Yeah.
mean, the guy, to me, he's a classic American hero. That's it. And,
But he's never going to go down, is it?
no, he won't. No, the
No, but
media.
he's got
see,
the-
the media is so bought. It's just so bought that they will never ever embrace anything he's done, good or bad. Good, no, only bad. They'll
Right.
report. And yeah, he does some bad stuff. What are you going to do? I'm a little pissed off at Peter King for going against him recently. I am.
I saw that.
And I don't like it, but I love Peter King. I think Peter King's a great guy. But,
Great guy.
But I just was shocked that he kind of turned on him. And I think what's happening is, people are buckling in and caving into the pressure of the fear that the other side is showing of Trump. And they're trying to say, no, we're good guys. I'm not with him. We're good guys. We're nice guys. No, we shouldn't be nice guys. We should be tough. And we should take the bull by the horns. And, I'm one of these people. All my life, I've always thought this. I am a rule breaker. I've always been a rule breaker. But you need the rules. You do need the rules. See, I've always gone against the rules in a lot of instances and broken the rules. But you still need that line that tells you where you got to get back to. And if you want to deviate a little bit, go to the left, go to the right a little bit, and get off the straight and narrow and mess up a little, you still know what the rules are and what it is to do the right thing. And I haven't always done the right thing. No way. I certainly haven't. But I know that I need the rules. I know that I need those parameters to operate under for me to keep myself, grounded. But when there are no rules, what the hell do you do there? They're taking away the rules. And that's why I always side with conservatism. And I, as much as I like to break the rules, I need the rules. See, it might sound a little weird, but true. I need the rules to be there. So
Why?
people could say, hey,
Because that just stops you from going all out and overboard.
yeah, I like to
No,
I
you,
like to be
no,
the
no.
one
You
that-
have a certain limit
Yes.
to where you can go to.
I honestly think it was, back in the day, you go in high school, smoking weed or whatever else it was, and that it was illegal, but you do it, and you go to school with it, and all that shit, and then you straighten yourself out a little bit because you're fucking up and you're doing something stupid. But I found it more exciting to do it when it wasn't allowed. Like you weren't allowed to smoke weed and weed was illegal. It was kind of fun to do it.
Yep.
Right.
But now If it's not illegal anymore and there's no punishment for it, it's like, fuck it, I don't want to do it. I was like, it's not fun anymore.
Right.
It's fun to break the rules, but you need the rules. You do need the rules, and that's all I'm saying. You need the fucking rules. So what do we got? A book?
Yeah, Ralph Morales, who's a friend of Richie Zarelli and I in Farmingdale. He's actually a Farmingdale committee member, Rich? What's he do?
Ralph is on the Farmingdale school board.
Yeah, I like Ralph. So
district.
Ralph's father was involved in the
Saints
war.
Letters from the Depths of Hell.
Yeah, so my son
Ralph Vincent Morales.
Yeah,
This is a hefty book.
Yeah,
Ralph's a great guy.
He actually gave me a little. He wrote this to me.
Oh.
He wants you to read it. He said, because only you can read it the right way. He gave me
Oh,
personal
okay. So
inscription.
he writes a little personal inscription in the front here.
Yeah,
Fucking God.
yeah, I know.
You do realize that the pages of this book are
Yes.
single-spaced and double-sided, right? I hope you find this story worthy of your time. If nothing else, all the gratuitous profanities should keep you invested.
Yeah.
I like that. Yes, I noticed when I turned the page
Oh, that's
right away,
great.
it was like, fuck this, shit that, fuck you.
He's looking forward
Yeah.
to coming on. He's a really cool guy, friend of ours, and Christian's going to read it. So Teresa
good.
Farrell's
Good for the kids.
Teresa Farrell's reading the Candace Sackman's father's book.
Teresa Farrell is reading it.
Yes,
The one you were
and-
supposed to read?
And Christian's going to read this one. Christian
Okay.
wants to read Ralph
Yeah,
Morales'.
so
So you won't be reading any of them.
No, dude, I've got so much going on right now. I'm just going to hand
So
it to
he
Christian.
finishes
time
by
to read a
saying,
book.
may you come to respect and appreciate Saint's remarkable journey.
Yeah.
And then he signs with the most incredible looking
Oh, he's
scribble
got he's got a great
I've-
scribble,
I've
right?
ever- I feel like David Letterman now going, he's got a new book out.
So I knew you wouldn't want to read it, but it looks
There's
good,
the- There's
man.
the cover.
It looks good.
Right.
So Ralph Morales from
Ralph looks
Farmingdale.
like he's
Yeah, Ralph's
he looks like a paisano.
Ralph's no, he's
I know he's not.
yeah, but he's a nice man and he's very nice to us. He likes us very much. He does listen to us.
Does a lot.
He thinks that you're very talented and that I'm not. So
Oh,
just so
all
you
right,
know.
good. He's a smart man.
He's just
So,
smart.
anyway.
he goes
Smart guy.
the guy that does Trump.
I'm going to read an ADD excerpt
Here we go.
from the book.
Go ahead. Let me see.
All right. Here's a little line. I should have done something to save that green Pryor. I start thinking about Richard
Oh, here we
Pryor.
go. Come on.
Oh, boy.
Richard
Stay on
Pryor.
topic.
Can't read. Oh, I should have done something to save that green Pryor. He was killed on my watch, Skipper. Skipper from Gilligan's
Oh,
Island.
here we go.
This is why I can't read a book. Skipper. He was. You know what? The Skipper, as I'm getting older,
Yeah.
he don't look that fat anymore.
No, he looks good, right?
Gilligan looks ridiculously skinny. But Saint, you drove a piece of shit, broken down Jeep. My sister-in-law just got a Jeep today.
Here we go. Come on.
Down a goddamn minefield and through a fucking ambush. There ain't nothing more that you could have done to save our asses. If it weren't for you, that Jeep would have flipped over and blown up, killing all of our sorry asses. Leroy, white guy.
I think so. No,
Okay.
he's not a white. not even close. Back then, not even close. No.
Leroy meant business when he said this. His eyes widened to a nearly impossible width. You deserve that promotion, Saint. You're a fucking Marine, and I'm proud to serve with you. Pryor did what he did because he knew that you would have done the same for him.
There you go.
And that is in this book
The letter.
by Mr.
Ralph Morales.
Ralph Morales.
The Saints letters.
And I would have done more on my ADD, but Graz got annoyed with it.
No, I'm not. No, I'm going to listen. Like I told Ralph, I go, Ralph, we'll talk about it all the time. We want you to sell a book.
But the point is, I can't read a book without going off on tangents when I read it, and I have to reread it and reread it. So that's why giving me a book is like, torture. It's like torturing me.
All right,
read the
Saints
page
letter.
I
from
read the paper. You know what I do? When I read the newspaper, I read the last paragraph of a story first. I read somewhere in the middle second. Then I read the beginning to see where they started with it. Then I go back to the end, and I go, It's just like I can't fucking.
The last paragraph always has some of the best information.
Right, that's why I
in the whole
look
article.
at that first.
Because most people don't.
I don't have
read
time for
that
the other
far
shit.
down.
You didn't read the back, did you? So it's
Only read the back.
No,
I
I
read
got
the
it.
back.
Saints Letters from the Depths of Hell is a compelling story of a 19-year-old United States Marine, Vincent Benor Saint Santinello, based on the dozens of letters that he wrote to his sister and best friend Lily in 1967
Lily, I love that
and
name.
1968, as well as on the accounts of his brother Marines in Vietnam. This is a memoir of underlying love and loyalty as seen through the conflicting prisms of war and family. Ralph Vincent Morales was born 16 months after his uncle Vincent Vinny Benor Santinello was killed in action in Vietnam on March 28, 1968. Ralph grew up amongst Vinny's family in Jamaica, Queens, New York City, and graduated from Georgetown University and St. John's School of Law. He is a respected attorney. Well, let's not go that far. And an active community member in Farmingdale,
Got to put that on the
New York.
book.
Ralph, his wife, and their 5 children reside in Massapequa, New York. He likes the show. He listens to the show.
Well, I
He
think
thinks you're
that this
very
is
talented.
probably an incredibly good book.
Yeah,
Which, if given 10 years on the shelf in my house,
yeah,
I'd eventually read a couple more paragraphs.
yeah.
Because I love it. People buy me books. They're like, oh, I bought your book on the Mets because you like the Mets. So I'm
Yeah,
going to buy a book.
yeah.
I look at the pictures.
Christian,
You
Christian,
don't
wants,
actually read the. You don't read it.
Christian wants to read it, so I'm telling
No,
him. to read it.
I
You
think
should read
this,
something like that.
there are people who like
It's
to,
great for
quote,
kids to
unquote,
read.
curl up with a good book.
Okay.
And or read it some good. This sounds like there's a lot of action in this book, and a lot of good, language that we all enjoy.
So he'd like to come and join us one night, Bob.
Well, that'd be great, and he could talk about. You know what? I would definitely listen to the book on.
That's what I'm saying. I want the,
like an
the
audio book.
audio book,
the
right?
audio. I
Yeah.
would listen to it.
Me
I'd
too.
even read along with that because I know I can't go off on tangents.
Brought up. I can't talk to anybody tonight, so this might be a
What
slow
up?
night at the
What
beginning.
up?
Can you see who's talking to us? Say hello to everybody. Keep
Teresa
them up.
Farrell joined
Tell
us.
Teresa to share the show. Tell Teresa to
And,
call the show and tell me where she's at with the
tell-
book.
Tell Teresa to tell us.
I think you just
read
told
an
her.
excerpt.
Yeah, she could call us.
Cindy
That
Savell
book
joined
she
us
had.
as
What
well.
was the book she had?
She has the Candace Sackman book
Candace
about
Sackman.
about the killers of veterans in the hospital. I don't know what it's called.
Oh yes,
Right.
The doctor that
We become a book club.
takes it upon himself to
Correct.
So
all
all
right,
right,
to kill people.
So Teresa,
because he wants to
should
put
be
them out of their memory.
if
Almost
she's
done.
doing her work.
Almost done.
She's up to par.
Yeah,
She should be almost done with that book
yeah.
because a book that's a
That
book
was-
that would
that
take
was
me
about a
8
month
years
ago.
to read.
Yeah.
It should take her eight days.
She said she liked it too. She
Yeah.
said she liked it. And Ralph tells me that this book is very intriguing too. So now we're becoming a book club, which after all these
And
years is
by
not a
the way-
bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
By the way,
Yeah,
this
we
is
could do a little-
paperback.
We could do a book club.
It really
I
is.
think paperback means you've sold some
Yeah,
copies.
some
It's
copies.
not- yeah.
Yeah, he's doing good.
All right.
So a couple of things.
Saints' letters from the depths of hell.
Yes.
A saint's letters from the depths of hell.
So I had a whole bunch of
what
things.
you're watching over here is a bunch of wackos' thoughts from the depths of hell.
So true. So
But-
true. Hey,
is a fair
Brown, what'd you
analysis.
say? What did you think?
Oh, we spoke. We
spoke
were
about
talking
it?
about it before.
All right. Give me what you thought.
What's that?
I thought
The Grom.
and
And
me.
you-
Oh,
no,
yeah.
this is what
We didn't
started
even
me
get
on the
into
Mets.
we didn't even get into the
This is what
numbers.
started me on the Mets because being a Met fan, you sit there and you say to yourself, "All right, when are we going to win something? When are we going to win something really beyond pennant? We have won a couple of pennants. We won in 2000 and 2015, but I'm looking for a World Series team, and I'm sitting there going, all right, great. We got the Grom. He's pitched with us for 9 years, and we signed him for what? A couple of years ago, we signed him for 5 years at $30 million a year, right?
Yep.
Right.
But they give him an opt-out. So he opts out.
Yep.
What has he done over the last 3 years?
Nothing.
He's been hurt.
Ungats.
Those were the first 3 years of the contract.
Right.
All right? So do I blame Steve Cohen
His wife hated it here.
for
Well,
not
that's-
signing
that's-
him
that's a
for
big
more
part
than
of it.
3 years? And I think what he did was he offered him 3 years at $40 million a year.
Yep.
So that's $120 million.
Yep.
Doesn't insult anybody as
Nope.
far as I can tell.
But she didn't like it here.
So, Stacy.
Yep.
So, bottom line is Texas offers him $185 for 5 years, so it's an extra $65 million.
On income taxed.
every indication
Which is
before this
another
even
probably
started
$40 million.
was that he wanted to go to
Yeah,
Texas
of
and he
course.
didn't want to be in New York anymore.
It's on income tax too.
All right. And the income tax money situation, whatever, so the contract comes out to $37 million, whatever it is a year.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to do a lot better over there. But he's got zero shot at winning a
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah, they're not
And I also tip my hat to Cohen because I would never have given him 5 years. And that's what he wanted. He wanted 5 years.
Right.
He'll go to Texas. And I think they did the right thing as far as offering him 3. What's insulting? Tell me about what's insulting about 3 years at $40 million a year.
It's not, but he got
Right.
5. But somebody offered him more 5.
got 5
The
at
only thing
30
he had-
But
he had-
let's go a step further.
What?
Where's his gratitude and
Well,
loyalty
that's
to
what
a team
correct.
that sat behind him
Correct.
all these years
Yep.
and waited for him to come back and gave him all the best rehab and all the best doctors and all the best care in the world to get back on his fucking feet and babied the piss out of him so that he didn't get hurt again this past year
agree.
when they really could have used him.
That hometown loyalty was not worth $100 million because that's probably the extra money he's getting out of the extra 2 years.
What does that
plus-
money mean to anybody after
Well,
$100 million?
I don't know. I mean,
I
I
mean-
haven't been presented with it. I can't answer that question, but I would think you already get. I know everybody looks at it like you're already getting $100 million. What's another $100 million?
and he's
whatever,
already made $150 million.
But it's $100 million. I don't know. Am I turning that down just to stay in New York and be loyal to
No.
to this organization who never produced any run support
But
for me?
what I'm saying is,
You know, for all those years,
So
9
who-
years I've been
so-
there.
but
I'm
the-
Jacob DeGrom for a second. What did you do for me all those years when I'm freaking pitching my ass off 200 innings a season, and you're giving me
30
one,
no
freaking run a
decisions.
game with the lineup?
30
in
no
there?
decisions.
That's not on the contract.
No, it's
$30
not in
million
the contract,
was
but
coming
that's-
his way.
Yeah, but it
that's
does get a little
reality of what
aggravating when
happened.
it does get a little.
I don't doubt that, and I'm going to say
the
that that's
reality.
something that really
Now
comes
it's
down.
Cohen's fault, it's not Steve Cohen. It's the coupons over there, the Wilpons' fault.
No question,
to some degree.
But to me, this is a guy. This is a new owner who's now going to his 3rd year with this team. He's done nothing but been very generous with everyone. He's given out some money.
yes,
He has maybe
not as much as the Rangers. by the
Did
way.
he piss him off a little bit when he offered Scherzer $43 million a year for 3 years? Maybe, $129 million for 3 years. I don't know why he did that. Honestly, he blew everybody out of the water. That
Yep.
wasn't even close to anything anybody else was offering.
Yeah,
But
they went crazy. Texas, $635 million on 3 players in the last 10 days.
and I don't
Just
see
think
them
about
with-
that
I
for
don't
a
see them
second.
with a shot
So,
of winning.
Bobby,
Over
Cin-
$600 million on 3
Cindy
players.
Saval said to you, "Hi, beautiful." So I don't know if she's talking directly to you there, Bob. But that's a
Captain
compliment.
Splash just joined.
Captain
Cindy
Splash is
Saval.
on my shit list right now.
Alrighty,
I'm not
Captain
happy with- I'm not
Splash,
happy with
please,
Captain Splash.
please keep it quiet on the chat.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed at Captain Splash.
Greg DiFilippo and some others.
you want to know why I'm pissed at
He gave us
Captain
the finger on the air.
Some people on the chat very surprised Graz can read because he read the back cover.
So that the back cover.
Yes.
He's a back cover man.
Greg DiFilippo, Mickey Delaney.
Bobby Inns says the Mets suck ball. Bobby Inns, the Mets suck balls. Texas sucks balls as well. That's from Mickey Delaney.
Oh.
Captain Splash wanting to know
She
why.
wants to know why.
I'll tell you why, Captain
Oh,
Splash.
here we go.
I talk about
You
you,
asked.
every show.
You asked.
And yet you're a sponsor for the Michelle Astor show and not Limo Talk with the boys? Are you out of your mind? We are the prestigious #1 longest reigning show podcast on Long Island.
I better be honest.
I thought we had- I thought we had
I
a
got to be
little
honest
something
now.
going.
I would-
Splash.
yeah.
I'm appalled.
Yeah.
I thought we had something.
I thought we had mutual respect here
I
and
did
some
too.
sort of
I
loyalty.
listen, I got to give Michelle Astor a little credit, man. She is constantly promoting that show more than anybody.
Good for her.
She's on all day, throwing shows up there, sending
it.
her swag out there. Dude.
so you just contradicted yourself.
No, because we don't do that. I own.
We don't do shit.
I own Ann
Take it back.
Rothi.
I'm not appalled.
I
Hold
own.
on.
Wait, I own Ann Rothi a shirt from September.
See, this
It's
is
fucking
why Jacob
December.
DeGrom leaves for Texas.
Captain
See how he
Splash.
changed his tune in a second?
She's asking. She's saying, talk to Bobby.
Oh, fuck Bobby.
I don't know.
How's
Maybe
that?
you want to get the Ghost of Christmas Past on the stream. and,
No,
get
no,
his
no,
opinion?
no, Bob, no, no. The ghost of Christmas past isn't happy with
Can
me.
stay
either.
in the past.
Yeah, let's keep him in the past. We like him. He does a good job.
So
Bobby.
anyway, let's get past the splash.
Let's get away from.
Let's,
Oh.
let's dry up.
Captain Splash in writing now saying, I'll sponsor you.
Oh, look at that. There
Look
you
at
go.
that.
That's all
We
it
like
takes
that.
is a little bullying on
Yeah,
the air. I hate your
little-
fucking hat. You know, it's like,
right.
oh, get a new hat.
Your fucking animation sucks ass.
No, she's actually really
No, they
talented.
do a good job. Bobby's
does a
doing a
great
good
job.
job with them. I hope we get a character.
She's a good person. She's
All right,
very nice.
She is.
quickly,
Love
NFL
Captain
games.
Splash.
Anything happened besides the Giants tied?
Giants tied, the Jets lost.
What did Dallas do?
Dallas is playing right now.
And what's the score? I wanna know.
It's like 14-13 Colts.
Against
last I checked.
really? I called that.
Yeah.
I called that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did in my own
What?
world.
Hindsight is 2020.
So I want to tell you a
Right.
story about something. So I've been following this guy on Instagram, which we're going to start going on. All right, it's called World Time Travel. He watches the World Cup. He got the World Cup 2 years ago exactly correct with the winner and the score, and he's been winning all the time on these games that are going on now.
Really?
So he predicts Brazil is going to beat France 2-1 in the final. So I want you to keep track of that because I'm telling you right now, this guy's been on the ball about his picks. He says he was from 200, 300 years ago.
I'm just all you got to do is pick two teams, and the score will always
no,
be 2-1.
but no, it won't. It's kind
I
of.
think it's going to be 2-1. Well, I think it's going to be a low-scoring contest. Yeah, all these games are 2-1, 1-0. Come on.
You don't watch it at all?
I'd rather watch you drink that beer.
No USA at all?
No, I don't watch any of it. No.
Really?
I'm not a soccer person
I'm
at
not
all.
a soccer person, but I have to say I did tune in yesterday morning to watch I watched like the last maybe 45 minutes of the USA match. I turned on, it was 2-0 already. It was already 60 minutes in.
They scored
But
a
they
second
did.
half
I saw
goal or
the, yeah,
whatever.
I saw the goal in the second half, and then but then like another 2 minutes later, the Netherlands scored a goal. So then it was like 3-1.
I'll tell you what, though. I
guess
did
that
get
was
a
it,
little
but-
interested. I did get a little interested watching the games a little bit. At
I
Citi
love rooting
Field.
for a USA team. That's my
But,
thing. I'll tune in.
Yeah,
I
when
mean,
it comes
because
down
it's-
to USA,
because it's for country.
yeah.
City Field, you were watching those games? You liked them?
I worked them. Yeah, it was actually kind of.
What are they, MLS? Is that MLS you?
No.
What do you got there?
I have no fucking idea.
You have no idea what you were watching.
FIFA.
Okay.
Pfeiffer?
Okay, yeah, Pfeiffer's good. All right, what else?
So anyway, so the bottom line, Jacob DeGrom is gone, and now what are we focusing on? We're going to focus on Rodon
yeah,
or Verlander.
Verlander.
See,
I heard
Verlander, I
Verlander
can't
for
give
2.
more than 2 years.
What Verlander for 2 years, I think is perfect. I was saying that to somebody today.
Yeah, I think.
I think
2
if the
years-
Mets went and got Verlander right now for 2 years, I think the Met fans happy, and I think it does the Mets.
But are you happy
a
with
better
two
service.
40-year-old pitchers?
Well, the way Verlander pitched
Well-
last year, I don't think his age really mattered. But
Yeah.
I don't see him lasting more than 2 more years.
But
I
you
would give
really
him
want
2.
two aces that are 40 years old that they're going to be gone in 2 years?
If
And we
they're
gotta
Verlander
start-
and Scherzer,
so we better win the World Series in the next 2
Look,
years.
can Verlander give us a similar year to what Jacob DeGrom would have given us this year?
Yep.
Yeah, he could.
the Mets have to get a couple of bats.
And now we're saving money because even if you give Verlander $45 million or the same $43 million you give in Scherzer, right? You only have to pay him for 2 years. I don't want to pay him for 5. You're not going to pay him, and you got every excuse not to pay him for 5. And nobody in their right mind would pay a 39-year-old pitcher a 5-year contract. They're not doing it. They're not even going to go 3, maybe 3 if lucky, but I doubt it. 2 years, done.
Done. You taking Nimmo back?
Nimmo, I would like to see back, but it won't hurt me if he doesn't.
I agree.
I like him. I think he's a
I like
really,
Nimmo.
really good ball player, and I think he's a lot of energy and a lot of positive energy on a team that really needs it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good leadoff hitter. He's become a much better center fielder than he used to be.
Gives
when
you
he
everything every day.
And he's. But if he decides to go somewhere else and someone overwhelms him with money,
It's not going to kill you.
I would be all right.
All right.
Because now you at that point, the guy from Pittsburgh, I would go.
Marte.
No.
No, Josh
Reynolds.
Reynolds. Yeah, but now Pittsburgh's saying they're not going to trade him.
Well,
Yeah.
you never know.
Well, you never know what's going to happen, but I wouldn't trade him either, unless I was really getting something.
Yeah, you'd have to give him something.
You know,
But
I mean,
I
even now
heard that
that-
he was
that-
demanding a trade. So
right. And Judge wants to go to 9 years.
he wants to go to.
Will the Yankees extend them to 9 years?
That's fine.
Word on the street
You're
is
telling
that
me what
Cashman-
Aaron Judge wants to go 9 years.
So he's 39,
So
40 years
$40 million a year. He wants to go 3. So that's 8 times 40 is 30. He wants to go 360
He'll never be able to demand that again than right now.
Yeah, but you know what?
After this season.
$360 million.
And I'm not saying it's
puts
right.
A fucking,
I'm just saying he's using
right?
the leverage he has.
Bobby,
I just
to
don't,
name
Bobby,
his
it puts
price.
I don't see him lasting.
what am I looking for, Bobby?
No,
It puts just
you'll never get
a
9
a
years.
thing right on his face to be able to. What is that? Oh my
Bullseye?
God! I couldn't come up with it. I'm
fat
sorry.
head?
A bullseye.
It puts the fat head on his head.
Puts one of-
It puts a bullseye.
big
Oh my
fat
God!
head
I
on
couldn't think of it.
an ice cream pie.
Put
Guys,
a
it's fucking
fruit
about a
pie.
bad day.
A banana
Fruit
cream pie.
Banana cream, key lime pie. Puts a key lime pie on his head.
So puts a bullseye right on his head for the next 9 years. If he has one bad year of 280,
Dude, he already
35 home runs,
He
they're
bet
gonna
on
boo
himself
him.
this year,
He
Dude,
did,
he
but
did-
you know what?
and he won, and he's going to cash in and name his price. That's the
look at all the
position
big
you're in.
contracts people have signed.
Unfortunately,
Mike Trout, not exactly paying off for the Angels.
Nope.
no.
Albert Pujols, that
Nope.
contract he signed, did
Nope.
not pay off.
No.
Even Alex Rodriguez,
Nope.
his contract did not pay off for the Yankees or the Texas Rangers.
I agree.
All these long
2009
long
though.
contracts.
2009 they won the
He had
World
a
Series.
good. He had a good year. Yeah,
He had a great playoff.
And the bottom line is, though, they never work out. It just never works out.
Yeah.
If I'm a smart owner and I'm running my team the way fiscally responsibly, I'd maybe splurge into big money every year for a player or two, here and there, but I wouldn't go 10 years.
You know what's funny you
300
say
Go
that?
ahead.
Because they say that Brian Cashman is against the
General manager of the New
general
York
manager of the
Yankees
Yankees
is against it,
is against it from a business
but the
perspective.
owner's not, right? But Hal's
But
not.
Hal
Yeah, Hal,
is
the owner.
saying
Go for
he
it.
he might say, I'm going to go for it. Now, I can appreciate that because you know what? Brian Cashman is doing his job as a general
it's
manager.
sales.
He's putting aside the,
Do you know how many Judge jerseys are going to be sold?
well, that's what I
Are
say
you fucking
too.
kidding me?
If the guy retires a Yankee and continues to be there,
Yeah, they'll make that in. They'll make
mean-
that money back. They'll make $360 in the next 10
Forget
years.
about
over
merchandise.
his fucking merchandise.
Merch.
what about ticket sales?
Gotta get the merch.
dude.
The merch you're going to get. The ticket sales also. Now, if he goes away, you're not
if he goes
pivoting-
away, your attendance goes from 2.8 million to 2.5 million.
Well, that's what I say. You're not going to replace a guy like that in
Nope.
terms of selling tickets
Nope.
or merchandise.
Nope.
But, now they say, well, then they'll package up a few of the other young guys, go get another couple of pitches or somebody for the out. But it's not the same. I think it's a no-brainer. Honestly, I really do.
But
It's
I
not
know
my
his
money.
But I know his
The Yankees
thinking.
take him back.
But I know his thinking. He don't want to invest 9 years and $360 million into anybody. And I know how he is.
I couldn't argue with that.
But you know what? Just the merch alone is going to sell over $500 million worth of merchandise over the next 10 years. He's going to pay for his contract just on the merch.
You're not going to get 9 years.
Well,
I'm not.
no.
naive
I don't
enough
think you're
to
going
say
to get
that.
9 years
let me
either.
tell you, when somebody goes to Yankee Stadium and goes to buy a jersey, just because Judge is the main player on the team right now and they buy his, doesn't mean they won't buy someone else's. And they'll go there and they'll buy some old-time players' jerseys. They'll buy anything. The merchandise change. The merchandise is not going to suddenly, skyrocket in total sales, regardless of who the player is, just because it's Aaron Judge. He might dominate the sales, but if the Yankees don't have Aaron Judge next year, people will be buying Garrett Cole shirts because they want to buy a Yankee shirt.
Yes.
They'll buy
They You might not buy
falafel, kind of falafel.
Oh, my God.
They'll buy,
IKF.
Where are you
they'll
going?
buy a Rizzo,
Kind of falafel.
buy a Rizzo jersey. They'll buy a Trevino jersey. They'll buy anything. They'll buy anything Yankees.
Fucking Mickey Delaney
I know.
fighting with Ricky.
I didn't say
the
that.
whole fucking time. This guy is just fighting with
I
us
didn't
all
say
the
that,
time.
Bobby. I didn't say that, did I?
Yeah, he's such a fucking.
I didn't tell
and,
Bobby to
Greg
kiss my
DiFilippo
ass.
would like to
I would
know
never
in the
do that.
future if he can hear from Gilbert from the grave.
Gilbert is right here. What do you want to know? It's getting very dark in here.
Gilbert, can I ask a couple of
Greg,
political
you
You
questions?
can ask all the questions you want. I've got nothing but time.
Okay. First of all, how's everything going at the
How's
cemetery?
it going? It's dark.
Okay. How's your girl?
I'm in a coffin, for
I
Christ's
know,
sake.
but you put the light on, don't you? You said you would light it up every once in a while.
I got a disco ball in here. Don't tell anyone.
Oh my God! So who?
Staying alive. No, staying dead. Ah. Affleck. Can't do it. Can't sue me. I'm dead.
There you go. So, what's your views on what's going on? What Trump said in Twitter there, Gilbert? Is he true? Was the election stolen?
I'm not getting Newsmax down in the coffin.
No.
What did he
He
say?
said that came after Twitter said after all this time that the elections were definitely rigged and that people were suppressed in their views on what's going on and in what was going on with the election, and that Trump was right, that it was
Just a 5-part question.
No,
How long
I'm
is this
trying to.
question?
Well, I'm trying to give you an explanation, Gilbert. He says that the fucking elections were rigged.
Well, they were rigged then,
Okay.
and they should have believed him.
That's right. It was not.
And that's all I got to
Russia
say.
collusion.
Did you
about
like
it.
him?
I love Trump.
Do you? I didn't.
Yes, couldn't say it when I was alive. I'm saying it now. As a dead man, what are they going to do to me? Kill me?
No, but they'll probably get you to vote.
I voted last year. I don't even know what my ballot was on. Democrat?
No, you're not. No way.
You
Gilbert.
probably voted in the midterms in Arizona. Check the record, folks. I guarantee
Scan my
I
ballot.
guarantee his name is on there.
So let me ask you something. Do
Katie
you have a
Hobbs put it
bumper
on.
sticker of Trump on your coffin, Gilbert?
I put a Trump sticker on my coffin. It's on the lid. Dig me up. God damn it, dig me up and prove me wrong. Tell me if it's still there.
What would be the first thing if you were to be able to be, reincarnated for one day? What would you like to do for a day of President Trump presidency with you being alive again?
Why am I tied into a Trump presidency in any way, shape, or
I don't
form?
know, because I just feel like
You're asking me all these Trump questions as if I was a supporter or a detractor of Donald Trump.
I like him, and I'm hearing a lot about him right now, and I know that you're very interested in stuff like that.
Look back over the YouTube situations that all these little tapes. Have I ever mentioned Donald Trump?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Probably
Suddenly I'm a big Trump guy
not. I'm sorry.
as a dead man.
Yes, because now they're letting you vote,
Right.
and they're counting your vote in the Democratic side, not the Republican side. Gilbert, come on. At least you know what's going on. It's corrupt.
Next question.
You getting any loving down there, brother?
Now it's all out in the open.
Yeah, you getting any loving down there, Gilbert?
Oh, there's some new recruits.
Really?
Yes, who's passed on in the last 24 hours that I can... The girl from Fleetwood Mac.
Yes.
What a nice piece of buttocks she is.
Who else? Anybody else?
I'm still on her.
Yeah. All right.
Been a busy week.
It's been a busy week.
I'm very happy for you. Any news? Anything you could tell us?
Hold me. Hold me.
Can you play a little?
what's new- what's
What
new
up?
with
Can you
the-
put a little?
You can
Fleetwood
go
Mac-
your own way.
Can you put "Go Your Own Way" by Fleetwood Mac?
No,
there,
she
please?
didn't sing that song. That was... I'm waiting for her. That's Stevie Nicks.
No, she's not coming around, is she, Stevie?
No,
Nicks?
Go Your Own Way was actually the guy sang that.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Go.
Lindsey
yeah.
Buckingham.
Oh, look at that, Gilbert. You know your shit.
I know my Fleetwood Mac.
Of course you do.
Christina's
You're
been...
not.
She's been schooling me since she got here.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm really just. I got
Tusk.
Tusk. Oh, that's great. Fucking guy. Come on, board up. Put a song on for Gilbert. Let him hang out. I want to hear it. I
Gilbert's
can't hear
doing a
it.
fine job.
I love Christine McVie.
Do you?
Now I do.
All right.
I'm buying all her CDs in my player down in the coffin. I had my coffin equipped with an overhead CD player.
What do you have? Surround sound in there?
Surround sound. Yeah, what else could you possibly have? One speaker surround sound
Is
in
it a
here.
Dolby?
Dolby.
He's
the
got
noi-
no. He's got no
Dolby
light. He
2.0?
don't know what's going on, but he's got Dolby
It's got
radio,
Dolby surround
speakers,
sound, noise reduction,
And a disco ball, like I
and a
told you.
disco ball.
and his girlfriend Christine hanging out. with him.
Christine McVie.
Now let me ask you a question. Where's the disco ball? Is it like in the front?
Right over the top.
Right over the top. Right in the middle?
Yes.
What's your favorite music that you play, Gilbert?
I like a lot of that rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Metal.
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
I like the metal.
I love metal.
So somebody said that Gilbert has a Trump tattoo on his wings, and also Greg
Trump
DiFilippo.
2024.
Greg DiFilippo says, "Will Gilbert be going to the Hugh Hefner Christmas party this year?"
Me and all the playmates are showing up at the Hugh Hefner Christmas party.
That's a great line.
I'm getting my robe. My robe is being dry cleaned right now.
Thank you, guys.
That's funny.
That's fucking great.
That was funny.
Oh, that's great. All right, Gilbert. I know you're a little tired from.
Me and you are gonna smoke a pipe.
You want to smoke?
Yeah, I always loved that when you were sitting there with all the girls and he's smoking a pipe.
Isn't that great?
Do you like to smoke? You still like to smoke?
Ah, what's the difference? It's not bad for me anymore.
Can't hurt your lungs, right?
Can't hurt my lungs. I have no lungs. They disintegrated about 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
Well, Gilbert.
I was doing bong hits. They just blew up.
fucking great.
But you don't need them.
Oh, that's fucking great, Gilbert. Well, you know what? I love you. I miss you, and glad you're doing okay.
I was watching what was that movie with the elf?
Santa
Elf.
Claus. No, Elf.
The elf. Yes, that dumbass movie.
Yes, with
I love that movie.
who's that? James
Will Ferrell.
Caan. James Caan and Will
James
Ferrell?
Caan and Will Ferrell.
That's correct.
Yep.
But my good friend was in there.
Who?
He played Santa Claus.
Artie Lang?
Artie Lang.
Really?
Very funny. Yes, he was the Santa Claus.
Do you know our largest show that we've ever had is an art.
That's why I brought it up, so you could throw in a
little plug?
a little plug for yourself.
Not me, us. You were there too. It's the Artie Lang on Limo Talk.
That's right. I forgot.
That's got over 2,000 hits on that thing.
I'm doing about 2,000 hits a day down here.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. I can't get high.
And you know what? The guys at that comedy club didn't want us to interview him, and we ended up interviewing because my wife ended up being nice to him. He says, "Sure, I'll come in."
Why are you pointing your finger over and over at me
I
like
don't
that?
know.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry.
Spin the disco ball. Get me out of here.
All right, Gilbert. I will. And then
Staying dead. Ha, ha, ha. Staying dead.
Gilbert, we love you, and it's good.
Love you.
It's very good to see you, and we'll see you for the holiday. What do you wait?
Have a nice 30 Christmases in a row.
Can I ask you what you're doing for Christmas? What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna have
Would it be
family
Hanukkah?
over? You're
Isn't
gonna
it
have
Jewish?
family? Are you allowed to have family over in the coffin? I'm asking you. You're looking at me with these eyes like
They're building a coffin underground railroad. All the coffins are coming my way. Nobody even knows it. They go to visit their grandma? No, she's not where she's supposed to be. She has skedaddled over to my gravestone.
nice. So you'll have
Nice time.
You'll have a big party, huh?
Nobody knows.
Merry
They hear music. They'll be, where'd that come from? Sounds like it's underground.
Can you do me a favor? Merry Christmas to you and Christine, please. Would you do that for me?
Christine, he says, Merry Christmas.
Are you guys like doing it right now?
We did it already. We're smoking.
Nice. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Nice to see you, Gilbert. Stay well. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping by.
You got it.
All right, Greg.
Richie, we get
That was a nice visit.
Richie, we get a visit from fucking Gilbert Gottfried, the late Gilbert Gottfried in his coffin.
That
All
is
right.
fantastic.
Nice to see him. Bob, what's up?
Very
Bob,
nice to see
every time we can't find you when Gilbert's around, you know?
Hey.
Trump's coming around, we
Hey.
can't find you. So D. Filippo says thank you. I enjoyed that very much. Ann Rothney laughing very hard. So let me go through a couple of things. Question, since last week we had that show and everybody was getting involved. Top 2 movies on TV that you go to. When you now.
Go to. They're in my living room.
No, that you go to, that you top 2
My
movies.
go-to movies?
Your 2 top 2, and everybody on Facebook, give me some answers.
All
You're
right.
sitting there, it's a Friday night.
So it
everybody's
happens to be on,
Everybody's
and you're
sick
gonna
in the
sit and
bed.
watch
Everybody's sick at the house. It's just you, the clicker. You got 4 hours. You could go anywhere you want.
4 hours. Then there we go.
Top 2
Godfather.
Top 2 teams. Top 2
I
shows.
can't pass up the Godfather anytime
Godfather.
it's on.
That's
I
it.
tuck on.
Godfather, definitely.
You know
on.
a movie I watched a lot recently, and it's not one of my all-time go-tos, but I loved it. It was a good movie. Wyatt Earp. It's an old movie.
I watched it the other
Kevin
day.
Costner.
It's a good show.
Kevin Costner. Over the years, now the more I watch him, the more I realize that's a great versatile actor.
Yeah, very
Kevin
great
Costner.
actor.
And then I was watching a movie today, and you look how some people can get typecast. Very good actor. Nobody gives him credit for being a very good actor. This is a movie called Killing Them Softly,
Saw it.
right? Brad Pitt.
Yep, good show.
Good actor.
Yep.
But you know who was in it? James Gandolfini had a small part in the movie. He was a hitman in it. And I couldn't help but think he's Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
And he got very typecast like that. And but he did a great job.
He did.
James Gandolfini did a great job in this movie. But it's so hard to not see him as Tony Soprano. It's
true.
So he really works hard. You could see he's doing it in the movie, trying not to be like Tony Soprano.
Goodfellas from
Goodfellas is my other
Captain
go-to.
Splash. Goodfellas.
And speaking of Goodfellas, in this movie, Brad Pitt blows away Ray Liotta.
Yep. Yep. Greg D. Filippo says Open Range. I don't remember that. What is Open Range? I don't remember. Is that the
Open
cartoon?
Range. I think that's a cartoon.
Is that a cartoon?
Open
Yeah, I
Range.
think
Never heard
so.
of it.
Yeah,
I've heard of it as a cartoon movie, but I never seen it.
So
You know, especially now this time of year. I mean, you get other movies that are just popping on, like Elf and.
what are your two go-tos? And it doesn't have to be Christmas. I'm just saying.
No,
you're
I know.
sitting in July. You're hanging out in the
If
backyard.
Godfather,
I'll
if
give you
Godfather
another-
comes on, I sit there and
I
I'll,
gotta
and I'll
watch
watch.
So
it.
The Godfather.
If it's on, you know.
So you
then
two
I'm
Godfather.
staying on that.
3,
But-
I'd rather shoot myself in the face than watch number 3. That movie sucked ass.
number
It was
3?
horrible. Godfather 3.
Oh,
Horrible.
Godfather 3. No,
Horrible,
that's terrible.
horrible movie.
No, it's either
How
one
they
or
could have
two.
made that movie, I don't know.
Greg says, "I love Angie Does Anal."
Goodfellas is another
Part
one.
Angie
two.
Does Anal. That's
Part
a good
two.
movie. That's
Captain
is-
that
Splash.
was when the kids were young. I watched that a
Yeah,
lot.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Grease.
Everybody brings up Debbie Does Dallas.
Captain
That's
Splash.
like the
Haven't
old
seen it.
school. Have you seen it?
Never.
No.
I bring it
I
up.
have
all
seen.
the
it.
time.
I've seen it once.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's always the go-to name.
Debbie Does
for-
Dallas.
Yeah.
Captain Splash, who sponsors Michelle Astor's show and not ours, says Grease and Dirty Dancing. Fran
Good
Ga-
movies, but I won't stop.
Fran
for them
Gatto
anymore.
says Best in Show. What's Best in Show? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what Best in
That's what she,
Show
right?
is.
That says Best in Show, right? I don't see anything else.
Grease, you know, our Hollywood producer, Mr. Tony Carey,
Yes.
big fan of the show.
Yes.
Grease, all-time best movie.
Really?
fan.
Grease.
Where is that guy been? Can we get him on, please? I'd like him to talk
Tony's,
to Bobby.
good. I could give you a little construction update. Tony's a little frustrated lately.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't bring us
Project
out
is
there.
Very delayed and
sorry.
hasn't getting done.
Sorry,
and
you didn't bring
causing
us.
them lots
You
of.
didn't let us come out there.
Well, it's not even built yet. They still have not finished building this production studio.
Hollywood producer and Hollywood waster of money.
Well,
Because he can't get
you know, I was wondering what was going to get finished first, that studio there or the one Grouse is building in his garage. And
so far.
You know.
So far. They're all the same.
I'm gonna go with. I think now.
Wait. What's
February.
coming quicker? The Ann Rodney shirt that I owe since September, or,
yeah.
That's not coming.
no, it has to
No,
because I
it's
got to
not.
get the Ann Rodney shirt, her daughter's shirt, or the makeshift podcast portable studio in my bus. Which is coming first,
Oh.
Bobby?
I,
Bobby, come on, Bob.
I think the shirt.
Yeah, I think the shirt's
the
too.
shirt would definitely come first.
Anything that you're doing ain't happening.
Another movie go
Thanks.
to would be Smokey and the Bandit.
Great movie.
Either one or two.
But again, at this point, if
But
I
not
was going
three.
through my channels right now, I wouldn't stop on that one right now. I always have to stop on The Godfather or Goodfellas. Always.
Greg says No Open Range is a Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall. It's a cowboy movie. Mickey
Wait a
Dil-
minute. I know the movie.
Yeah, Ann Rodney says Up in Smoke. Fran Gatto
Oh,
says
Up in
Best in
Smoke's a
Show
great
is
movie.
same producers as Spinal
Hold on,
Tap.
ask Greg about this. There was a mini series that I loved that Kevin Costner was in, where he was like, here it is. It was, what was the two families that fought? The Hatfields and McCoys.
Hatfields and McCoys.
Great movie.
Yes.
Great miniseries. It was
Yes.
great. And Robert Duvall was in a miniseries with who was the actor? He was in The Fugitive. What the fuck is his name?
Tommy Lee
Harrison
Tommy
Ford.
Lee
Jones. He
Tommy
was
Lee
in that.
Jones.
Robert Duvall, him. Great. I love those Western miniseries. Are
They're
really
not
good.
bad.
But Kevin Costner, man, what a good actor. And that's another movie that I will always stop on is Field of Dreams.
2000.
All right,
And
now
Bull Durham.
here we go. Now
Range,
top
2003.
two Christmas movies you go to.
Christmas movie. number
Everybody
one.
on Facebook. Top 2 Christmas movies.
The best Christmas
that you
movie
go to.
ever was It's a Wonderful Life. But my favorite Christmas movie on the serious end,
Yeah.
on the comical end, is without a doubt Christmas Vacation. I fucking love that
You love
movie.
those. I know.
Christmas
you
love that
Vacation
movie.
is great.
Christmas Vacation is my favorite go-to Christmas movie. And I will watch that in July if it was on.
D. Filippo says Hatfields and McCoys was a great series.
Great
Good-
series.
Good choice. Let me just, before I get away from Greg, so Greg's been suspended on Facebook for the last 90 days. He hasn't
Really?
been able to share the show. So everybody else is, doing what they're doing, and I'm
Set up a GoFundMe page for
no,
Greg.
I'm slacking, so I'm not as doing as much. But you want to know something? Even without Greg, I got to tell you on YouTube, on Facebook and everything that we've been on, any social platform, we've been kicking ass. And I got to tell you who else is kicking ass. Teresa's kicking ass. Asta's kicking ass. Saval's kicking ass.
Kicking ass.
They're kicking ass.
like
Yeah,
that.
she's kicking
Kicking
ass.
ass.
DNA this right before us is kicking ass. The cop show, Marinelli, Steve Marinelli, Marinello is kicking ass. So I really have to give Bobby Lucero a little credit here. He's turning this thing up a notch, and we've got some really good shows that are a lot
Love
of
it.
They're very hungry. They're all following us. I could see where they're sharing everything. So they're all doing what I've done. Share them all over the place.
Share the show.
And I got please share the show.
Please share the show.
I got to
folks.
give these girls credit and Teresa and even the DNA. They're turning it up a notch. Marinello, this guy fucking shares it over 400 times to cops everywhere in the United States, and they're watching his show. I want to give these guys a lot of credit because they're making us a little bit
Let's give them
hungry.
some kudos, babe.
Yeah, kudos a little bit.
Thank you.
Kudos a little
Thank
You
bit.
know,
you
what came
very
up on
much.
my memories today was a 2-year-old show from December 3rd.
Saw it.
I wasn't on it.
You weren't on it. I know.
You know what I had?
You had
I had
baseball.
COVID.
You had COVID. But you were supposed to come on that day, and you didn't come on because you couldn't talk, I think. Is that correct? You couldn't speak that night.
I'm surprised I even remember what I remember, but I had COVID at the time.
We should have the
And
You
Rodney,
had- you had what's
like the
you had-
COVID.
You
limo
guys all wore
talks
stupid hats.
from the shed and the.
yeah,
you
that
know,
was
we used to do the
that was
COVID
crazy,
shows.
man. We used to.
That was crazy.
Do you know that they never allowed us back into that studio? We spent 2 years doing COVID. They fixed the studio up, made it look nice, and they never allowed us to go back.
You know, one of my favorite parts of those COVID shows, I'll call them, right?
The COVID
It's like
shows.
The COVID shows.
The
is-
lost episodes. No,
is
the COVID
the
show.
no, the COVID shows. Graz in the basement, and the kids playing like PlayStation and just
Yeah.
screaming, playing Fortnite in the background.
I'm like, shut the fuck up!
Right, and he was just, "Why would you shut the fuck up?
Well, shut the fucking show!
Don't turn into my show!"
So professional.
Oh my god, it was so
He's
great.
getting hit with arrows and shit and Nerf balls.
Mickey Delaney says he likes Spank Me Santa. Ann Rothman loves
good
Love
times.
Christmas Vacation. I love Bad Santa. Greg DiFilippo. Captain
Oh,
Splash likes
damn.
Santa's a
Ca-
funny
Bad
movie.
Captain
Santa.
Splash likes Elf and the
That's
Michelle
at the top
Astor.
of the
You know what?
and the
I'm
Michelle
gonna tell you
Astor
a couple-
show.
Top of the list.
I can't stand. I cannot stand the Jim Carrey Scrooge.
I don't like that one.
Fucking hate that.
Yeah, but I
movie.
liked it.
Oh,
But I
the
do.
Grinch,
I
you
don't.
mean?
I do like the Grinch. I don't
like
like
the
the
Grinch.
Scrooge. I do think he did a good job with the
A
Grinch.
little over the top.
No,
of the
Bill
No.
Murray. Bill Murray in Scrooged was a great movie.
That was well done.
That
and
was
that was
well
a nice
done.
original take on that.
Yes, and a
But
nice
the ori-
ending of a Christmas
the
story at the
1951
end.
version of with
the boy
Alistair
talking.
Sim of that's actually called A Christmas Carol was the best, and the one with George C. Scott is like, I feel like every time I watch it, it's like Patton is now fucking Scrooge. So
I don't like it.
I'm not into it.
No, I'm not into it either.
Yeah.
But I can't stand the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol.
You don't?
Can't stand it.
I don't
I
even
can't
think I've seen that.
stand. I can't stand. There's another movie. I
Can't stand you.
can't stand you.
Can't stand you.
Stand you. He had baked beans for teeth. I love that.
It was him. It's Mr. Heyman.
Taz says she hates Jim Carrey. Actually, Ann Rothney. Thanks, Graz. My daughter is listening from work but can't comment. We love your daughter, Ann Rothney. Tell her to sell some. What else? What do we want? She's.
Oh, is that the one
she's
you
at a
asked
liquor
how old
store
she
right
was
now.
or something?
They're listening to us.
Sell
You want
us
to
some
direct?
Honey
You want to
Jack,
direct
Honey
somebody? You want to direct
Which one?
somebody to aisle 4? Just to let everybody know, girl, shoppers coming in the next 20 minutes in the rum section.
Aisle 3.
We'll be giving away Bacardi for 2 for 1. So Ann Rothney's daughter, when you come to the counter, just say Graz is great. You get a 2 for 1 on Bacardi.
Bacardi.
Caddy.
Bacardi.
Get a little of that spice rum.
Captain Splash loves
Myers.
Disturbed
Myers.
and confused?
Yeah, it's that's
Does she mean dazed and confused?
no, that's
No,
Michelle
Disturbed
Astor's
and
show.
Confused.
Just-
Michelle Astor.
that's the
Oh.
great Michelle
I
Astor
thought she was
show.
naming a movie.
That's she sponsors that show, not our show.
Dazed and Confused is a movie.
Well, we do have it in writing. She's going to sponsor our show.
Oh, the phone's ringing too. That might be somebody coming in calling us to curse us out.
Nice.
That might be great.
Give that a try.
Or that might be that the
How
Wizard of
about
Oz.
this? No,
Let's see how that
different
works out
category.
for you.
Go ahead.
Favorite Christmas songs
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
goes to Rudolph.
Yeah, I like Rudolph, and I like Have a Holly Jolly Christmas And in case you have,
Jingle Bell Rock.
say hello
Jingle Bell
to
Rock.
Jingle Bell
friends.
Rock is rocking around the Christmas tree and Jingle
Rocking
Bell Rock
around.
are good.
Rocking around.
You
the
know, I
Christmas
like
tree,
the
definitely
McCartney
good.
song, of course. I do. I have to. But
Yes.
so many people.
Well, it's a
fucking-
great song.
I love It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
Oh, I like that shit.
Great song. Gets me in a good mood every time I
Does
hear it.
I'm gonna play it.
And
I'm gonna play
a
that.
couple of obscure songs that nobody plays that I like. One of them is a Jackson 5, Give Love on Christmas Day, which no one plays. Great song. I don't know why no one plays it. A song by Bryan Adams called Christmas Time.
Oh, I like that song.
Something about Christmas time.
Something about-
Christmas time makes you wish it
That's
was
a great song.
Christmas every day. No one ever plays it.
Who's that?
And Billy Squire has a song called Christmas is the Time to Say I Love You. That's a good song. And yeah, I like the Wonderful Christmas Time song. And I like some old ones, like Angels We Have Heard on High. Great song.
Getting a phone call.
We are.
We are.
Hi, Limo Talk. It's me, Ince 41. Who's this? Hello? Hello? Spontaneous Radio, it's best. Limo Talk. We've been together 11 years. We've been voted best of 3 years in a row, and we can't make the top
and
five.
we can't get somebody to say hello on the phone.
Hello, Limo Talk. It's me, Richard Zarelli. Who's this?
You can shut up, you babbling moron.
What did he say?
Hello.
I heard someone say, shut up, you
Hello.
fucking moron.
I heard somebody say, "Shut up, you moron." Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, there you go. Can anybody hear me or no? What's going on over here?
Yeah, who's this?
Oh, I know who this is.
Who's this?
I saw him today.
Who's that? Is that Chris Horowitz?
No, it isn't. This is Mr. Jeff Bosey.
No way.
Calling in.
You saw, wait a minute. He was on my list of
I
things
ran
to
into
talk
Bosey today.
He was on the list of things to talk about today.
No.
Fucking Bosey hasn't called me back because Bosey's last show in comedy at a comedy store is on New Year's Eve. Is that correct, Bosey?
Well, you're pretty good at feeding. Look at you.
Bose. It's Jeff Bose, folks. It's
Yeah.
Jeff Bosey, famous comedian on Long Island. And how are you, Jeff?
I'm doing swell, my bald-headed, blinded friend. How are you?
I can fucking hate him. Am I correct, Jeff? I'm not wrong. You are stopping doing shows as of December 31st. Is that correct?
That's right. 2023 will be a brand new me.
What will that include?
Yeah, what would that include, Bose?
Well, you know, I can't disclose all these wonderful things right about now. If you want to catch my last show, you're going to have to come down to Governor's on December 31st.
Where?
Oh, no, we're not allowed.
We're not allowed there. We're not allowed there.
So you can tell us.
Sorry.
No.
We're
We're not allowed there, Bose. You know that, but we'll push it for you.
We'll be in Levittown. I will be in Levittown on December
there you
31st for a late show at a club that's well known in Long Island. How about that?
Oh, we can
No,
say governor.
that's fine. We're
no,
just
but I'm
playing
saying,
with
no,
you,
no. The
Bose.
thing is, what gets me though is you're saying you're not going to do any more shows. Does that mean that you're not
Right.
going to be? I feel like I'm on What's My Line. Yeah. Does that mean you're not going to do any? You're not going to do like a 10-minute segment anymore? You're not going to do a 5? What does that mean?
It means that you, like, how about, I'll give you an example. I'm so far taken away a stand back from comedy that I've already gone ahead and I have aligned someone to take over the Long Island comedy scene page that everybody loves and adores.
Really?
So you're out.
So,
you're out.
So you're giving it up?
You giving it up, Bose, or
You
can
going to retire the fedora?
Yeah, Bose. We're being honest. I love you. I want you to do well. I just saw it. I was going to call you. I swear, Bose. It says on this piece of paper. If you look straight, I swear to God, and I'll show Bobby my text. It was called Bosey tonight on out of nowhere. Here, right here. I'll show you right here.
No. Let me see if it's on here.
I don't know if it's on.
You know what? Hold on,
What
Jeff.
does that say? What does that say? Right.
I
there?
think. Wait a minute. It says
Bosey retiring from comedy.
Correct.
Right there.
Bosey retiring from
comedy,
comedy.
New Year's Eve.
Written in the worst chicken scratch I've ever seen in my life.
New Year's Eve.
It looks like it's saying Bosey retiring for the cemetery.
and then it
It's like
says
a prescription for
Hold on.
augmented.
It says New Year's Eve last show. Call him unexpectedly. He's never called you back. He fucking ghost you. That's what I wrote. Bosey.
Interesting.
So you've heard it here, folks. If you haven't caught Jeff Bosey's show, you're going to catch it one more time. What's the date?
December 31st.
December 31st, which is right around New Year's Eve.
Governor's in Levittown.
A week after Christmas Eve, and right before New
Same
Year's
week.
Eve. You know, you might even end the year doing that with that
Governor's
show
Governor's
at
Late
Governor's Late Show in the Giggle Room or the main room.
Oh, are you in? Yeah. Well, yes, Bosey. Bosey.
It's going to be the giggle room. Come on, you know I'm not a main room kind of guy.
See, that's not true, Bosey. I've seen your comedy. I think you are a main room guy, and I think you should have been up there more than you did because you want to know the truth, and you could just tell me to go fuck myself, which you probably will. You busted your hump and supported a lot of fucking people over
Now,
the last...
why would you say that and then think he's going to say go fuck
because
yourself?
I know, Bosey. You've supported a lot of fucking people, and you've gone out there a lot, and you should be very proud of yourself of what you became by working as hard as you did. And I'm not sucking up to you. I'm realistically telling the truth. I think you did a great job, and I'm sorry to see you go. And I mean that.
You going to write a book?
You know. Yeah, listen.
How about a
I'm
book
gonna have
called
Graz-
Pocket Full of Bosey?
I was going to actually have Graz write it, but the problem
catchy.
is that it'd be written in Sanskrit.
No, seriously.
You know,
I'm going to let you talk because I've been
Full of
asking you
Bosey.
9 questions.
Ashes,
What's
ashes,
going
we all
on,
fall
Bose?
down.
Why are you getting out?
Baba Bosey.
Why are you getting out?
Yeah, why are you retiring?
Ba ba Bosey, ba 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 ba.
I think we're kicking off a whole new segment of your career right now. Baba Bosey.
Baba Bosey.
Baba Bosey. Baba Bosey.
Go ahead,
It's
Bose.
like
What's
Baba-
going on?
Baba Bosey.
I'm taking another path. You know, most people do it. You know, most people just go
Why, you
ahead
going into
and
the
they
porn
take a
life?
step back. You know, they
You
have
going
to
into
reflect on what
pornography?
they're doing in their career.
Let me tell you something.
You want to get little teddy bears dressed in sadomasochistic material? You hear about
You
that?
know, that was a second thought of me doing that, especially with the nipple rings. They're very hot this
Yeah,
year.
nipple rings
It's a
on a
Christmas
teddy bear. That was so fucking.
You can buy it on LimoTalk.com.
Well, I could just tell you that hopefully you're going to keep on calling in every once in a while and hanging out with us. But from the bottom of my heart, Bose, I'm proud of you. I think you did great with Rich Rada. I think you put on a great podcast together. And I'm seriously going to miss you on the comedy circuit. Even though I've never really seen you besides my shows, you always came through for us. And you're a good person, and you treated a lot of people very well. And that's all I got to say.
Jesus.
And I'm not kissing your ass, Bose.
Right. Change the fucking tampon. Calm the fuck down.
Wow,
Jesus
you see, if somebody
Christ.
gives a
Right.
compliment,
I mean, like,
on
at
you,
least-
fucking.
I
At
lost a
least-
friend today, Bosey, so I'm a little,
you get
I'm a
attacked.
little soft right now. Just to let you know.
Well, a little soft right now. You're a little soft all the time. I've heard from your wife. But moving on. No, I
Word's getting
mean,
out,
like,
Brad.
how can I not avoid you guys? I mean, I can't even go to the diner without bumping into one of you guys.
It's true.
You know, I have never bumped into you at a diner.
But wait a minute, where did
I
you?
bumped
But
to
where
him at a diner,
today?
at the Embassy Diner, which, Bosey, you could vouch for me, was absolutely
Packed.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that place is great. He's
Yeah,
doing a
Mr.
great
Diner.
job.
I
Awesome.
waited online to pay the bill. I was the 4th person
Should have
online.
left.
Somebody came in that I saw. I got off the line to say hi to them.
Yeah.
When I went to go back on the line, I turned around and the lady's like, "I'm sorry, I can't." Like, she goes, "I know you were standing here, but I can't, let you." I said, "No, I'm not looking to cut in or whatever." So I went back online. There was 6 people online to pay to get out of the
Was
place.
Bosey eating, or where was Bosey? Now,
Bosey was waiting to be seated.
him and his son.
Him and his son,
Yeah, that kid is great. That
Great
is-
kid.
That kid is great.
cute little kid.
So, Bose, what else is going on? Tell me.
Not much. Well, listen, since I last talked to you, me and Rich Rada, we put on a quick show. We did that. That came, and went because I wanted to get that off my bucket list.
It was successful,
I
right?
stated to your
Bose, it was
audience.
successful.
It was pretty good, yeah. Yeah, it was very successful. It was a packed room.
Good.
And then, like I said, I mean, we're going ahead. We knocked off the bucket list, and now we're going to go ahead. We're going to see the final time that pretty much. That's it. I mean, like, if you want to come see me, you can. You can walk in that building, Graz. You just choose not to. But that's another story.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
it's-
Bose.
No, we could go there. What
I
the
don't. No,
fuck
no,
is
no,
that?
no, no,
That's
no.
nonsense.
You could
You go in there, you
what
buy
are they
it,
gonna
you get your
do?
ticket to go to
Yeah.
fucking Governor's. Who's going to?
Well, I heard somebody else went there. I heard the pizza man went there, and he was not welcome.
I would-
Well,
That's a
little
fucking different story.
All right, I'm just telling you. So I don't.
I went
totally
down there
different
because I wanted to watch Bosey's last show, and they told me go fuck off.
Hello, Pizza Man. How are you?
I don't know why.
How's everything?
Dan Romano is doing very well on the Dan Romano show, which is no longer on the air, but Dan Romano is very happy to be Dan Romano.
Look, it's good to see you, Dan Romano.
How you doing, Dan Romano?
I'm doing good. Jeff Bosey's on the phone.
Let me share this.
Say hello to Bosey.
No, I got to do this.
No, don't tic-tac, everybody.
No. How you doing, Mariam? How you doing? Yeah.
God bless.
God bless you. You're the best. Nice tits. All right, look. All right, here we go. All right, I didn't mean that.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
I got
Cheers.
Bosey. Jeff Bosey. How you doing, Jeff? It's Dan Romano. You're on the Dan Romano show. How are you?
How you doing, you useless piece of garbage?
Okay, that's a fan. That's another big fan of the Dan Romano show. All right, another big fan. He's kidding. He's fucking kidding when he says that.
Joke.
It's a
Part of the
joke. That's humor. I like humor. I'm not a comedian myself, but I do enjoy humor.
Oh, dear God.
Which
How
is why I
do
owned the
these days.
business for several years. It was fucking funny that I was even there. All right, let me share this.
All right, hold on. Bose. All right, so what else, Bose? So you have any other shows going on now up until New Year's?
I've gone ahead. I've done everywhere I've walked lately. People have been more than happy to go ahead and throw me on their show real quick. I did 2 shows this week, but it was like
so you like
because
Teresa Farrell.
I walked in and they're like, "Do you want to do a guest spot?" And I was like, "I appreciate it. Yes, I will." So I've gone ahead. I've done a couple of guest spots lately, and basically, it's just the journey of coming to the end, and it's been a great ride. I've loved everybody I've met in the business. I love all the audience members, like even how you have was at the Taz. I love Taz. Even that fag in Florida, Greg DiFilippo.
Fag in Florida.
Yeah, there you go.
Hear that, Greg?
Oh, you heard him.
Oh, Bose, go.
Greg had already said Bosey is going to start bartending at the Blue Oyster.
Yeah.
So he already threw that out there.
Thanks, Bose. Go ahead. Keep going, Bose.
I mean, it's great to see like everybody, finally find their home. Like you guys, I mean, you guys moved more than like a Chinaman in a tunnel. It's great. You guys have moved from place to place, but you finally found your home. Thank God you haven't left there. You've been
The
there almost a
Vagabond
year.
Show.
It's been great. Probably not after tonight, but who's to say? But like I said, just meeting a whole bunch of great people, all the great comedians, all the great podcasters, all the great audience members. That have been out there supporting all the shows and doing everything. It's been great to meet everybody. But, all great things come to an end eventually. And, like I said, it's just a time for me to go in another direction. And I did read your text, Graz. My reason for not responding is because, I've been doing other things. I've been set in different motions and everything. I just can't give everything away as much as you want to sit there and get the scoop really fast.
No, I don't actually. I just want to make.
No, this is just getting longer than Lou Gehrig's farewell speech. Go ahead.
Yeah, Bosey. To be honest with you, I don't want to. I just wanted to talk to you, and I just hope you will come on the show again in 2023 because I don't care what you're doing. I enjoy my conversations with you, and I know Bobby and Rich do too. You're part of our family. You've been with us a long time.
Love Bosey.
Yeah, Bose. We love you.
Guys. This is going longer than the Johnny Depp trial.
Yeah. Oh, God. I actually watched that shit.
Oh, God.
No, seriously, Bose. I mean that. If you want to come on, you ever need something, we're always here, and I hope you know that.
Absolutely. I appreciate you fellas so much. I always I love Limo Talk. I love the cast of Graz, Bobby, and Richie. You guys are a family. You guys are great. You've been rocking it out for, what is it going on now, Bobby? About like 30, 35 years?
11 years.
We have now been doing this show
Going into
32 years.
12 years going into January.
No, it's 12 years. It actually is 12 years.
6 years.
We started in January of
6?
2011.
Yep.
I've been here
And
since
now it'll be 2023 coming up, so
Yep.
it'll be 12 years.
Yep, you've been there with us since. I'm sorry, so you've been with us for. Yeah, it's going to be 6 years. You've been with us since 2016. So now it's 2022.
Really?
It's actually been 7 years. You've been with us. It was O'Toole, it was Thomas, it was Norton, and then you came.
Norton!
And then you came, and you've been with us ever since.
And just like
2016,
that,
really?
just like that, 12 years have gone by. That is wild.
That's
That
wild,
is
right?
wild.
Right, Johnny?
Weird, wild stuff.
Weird, wild stuff.
Johnny, I got to tell you something. Johnny, I've missed you. How you doing?
I just visited Gilbert.
Yes. How's that going on?
And it went well. I had an interview. He's on the, and Ed was right next to me. That
Oh,
was
boy.
nice.
Did you get invited to the Christmas party?
I did,
Nice.
and I did not know that they had them, that they had Christmas parties in the in the coffins.
Johnny, Jeff Bosey's on the phone. Jeff Bosey has been a comedian now. This is going into his 4th year. He's retiring.
I asked Jeff many years back to sit on my couch, and he kind of took it wrong and pulled his pants off.
He's been known to do that.
I was like, I had no intention of that, Jeff. Ed was a little amused.
You know what to do? I would love to, real quick, I would love to do a dueling Gilbert.
Oh, you would like to do a dueling Gilbert?
Ooh, Gilbert.
I like that.
Who's doing a ghoul?
Well, we'll talk to Bosey first. Hey, Bosey Gilbert, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I am here in the flesh. I am not dead. I have been going ahead. I'm jerking off on children. I'm jerking off on old ladies. This is the best time of my life. How are you?
Gilbert?
I'm at peace now in the fact that you're retiring from comedy.
Come on, Gilbert. He's cool talking to you. Say hello to him.
No, I will not.
You will not? Yeah, all right. I guess dueling Gilbert's not happening, Gilbert. One. He's done. His throat's gone.
Okay. I'm dead like that Bosey comedy career. Fucking thank God.
Hey, Bose, seriously, I got one question for you because we're going to spend about 10, 15 more minutes and we're getting out of here. Has it been has it been fulfilling for you, Bose? Has it been what you thought it was going to be from the start?
It's fulfilling as a gay porn, yes.
Come on, being serious.
That's pretty fulfilling.
Has it been fulfilling for you? You worked your ass off and busted your hump. Did you get where you thought you were going to get to?
Once again, I've enjoyed the ride. I've met many great people. And I just, listen, if we're going to get a little sentimental, I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for meeting all these great people. You guys of Limo Talk, all the other podcasts, all the other comedians. Thank you. It's been great. I love all you guys. You guys have been terrific. And I met like a family, a group of great guys and friends, and I couldn't have asked for anything more. Thank you.
Bosey, I love you, all right? I'm going to keep, if you want, one more time before you get off on New Year's Eve, you're more than welcome to call us and promote as much as you want. I'm thinking of maybe going, believe it or not. I talked to my wife. We're home for New Year's. So it might be on my agenda of things to do, Bosey, because I really do want to see you before you get off.
I'll buy you a drink and give you a handy if you come down.
I'm in. It's been so long. I'm in. I'm definitely
love that.
in. I would fucking love that. Bosey, I love you.
All right, so
Jeff Bosey, comedian Jeff Bosey.
You might take a picture of margaritas right there.
Yeah.
That's
Bose, anything else going on besides New Year's Eve? You have anything coming up, or you might be at a show that you might jump on? You want to promote?
I have not. Listen, everything will be a surprise, and it'll be a guest spot, so you never know. So just keep on following Long Island Comedy Scene page. Check out all the other great comedians. Support Long Island Comedy and Entertainment. And I love you guys. You have a great night now. Thank you.
I love you,
Jeff.
All right, Jeff.
I love you,
God
Bosey.
bless. See you on New Year's.
He's making
Good
me
seeing you
he's
today,
making
buddy.
me cry. Between
All right,
Bosey
take
and
care
what
now,
happened
guys.
between
Bye.
Bosey, what happened today, it's making me cry. That's just not. I like Jeff. Jeff's been good to us. I mean,
Love Jeff. Jeff's a
I know.
great
Don't
guy.
get mad at me. I'm a little.
Love the Drake.
I'm a little emotional.
Love the Drake.
I'm emotional.
I hate the Drake.
Because I'm hearing things. There's other people retiring from comedy too, and I don't like hearing that. And these are people that I care about. I'm sorry, Bobby. I got a little emotional.
I
It's
can
been-
understand.
It's like
the
a
front.
It's been
special
a hard day.
retirement
It's been a hard
party,
day.
Evening here.
that's right.
you know what I mean?
I put it on here. We'll have a Bosey
like
night.
Let's go caroling, Christmas caroling.
We're on our way out.
Wow, I can't believe that.
I just want to announce tonight is my last
No,
show.
it's not.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're fine.
It's a special-
Phantom's been extended. Anything? Have you seen Phantom of the Opera? Phantom of the Opera.
Hi.
Major announcement.
The
for
white
Bobby.
shit on the sides of my mouth is nothing compared to what's going to spit out in a second.
Phantom of the Opera has been extended 8 weeks.
Where?
in the city. It was closing. It's been extended 8 more weeks.
Do I give a shit?
I'm trying. It's things to talk about.
This is like, oh, Phantom is going to go an extra 8 weeks. Gives a fuck. I would, in my worst day, if somebody gave me a ticket to go see Phantom, I'd have to spend my rest of my day trying to find someone to take the fucking
Wait,
ticket.
this is Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
I actually went to that. That was a good show.
Ruined my whole story.
Fucking DiFilippo Graz. Time to put your
was a
big
good
boy
show.
panties on. Stop crying. Suck it up, Buttercup. Fuck you, Jeff.
Oh,
Greg.
Mickey Delaney wants to know if you need a hug, Grass.
Yeah, I do. Listen, guys.
He needs a
I
hug
had
and a
very
rug.
tough
I
time
would give him
today.
a hug.
He needs a hug and a rug.
Taz said she would hug us all.
Bosey's my I love Bosey, man. That's fucking. He started with this. Bosey was one of the first ones. Fucking Chalice Nicolia, who doesn't talk to me no more. So he'll
Chalice
never come on.
Oh, now he's not talking to you.
He's not talking to me for some reason.
Why?
He stopped my I did something with him. He stopped my relationship.
Oh, please.
On a button.
Did you accuse him of stealing glasses?
No.
You take the chalices.
No, I did not
You
take
took
the
the
chalices.
chalices.
Oh, maybe
I
he
did not
did.
take Mike Nicoli's chalices.
You know, that's a good observation.
Dude, on a
Bobby. Did
Friday-
he really take
He
the
took the
chalices?
fucking chalices.
Honestly, I
Truth came out like
no,
on Twitter.
I didn't take the
Right.
chalices.
Ever since Musk took over Twitter, we
I
found
didn't
out
take
that,
the chalice.
that
It's the
Graz
Nicole-
did take the chalices and Trump was right all along.
I did not
It's
take
the
chalices.
Nicolia basement files.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did
and
not
now,
take
and now
Nicoli's-
comes out.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
wait!
not-
And he looked back on one of the tapes and noticed you didn't take off
No,
your shoes one
he's
night.
got. I think it's
right.
more. I think it's more. I didn't do the right thing by him over something, and I know what it is, and it's okay. He just stopped my relationship. He called me on a Friday. He goes, "I can't do this no more." I go, "What are you talking about?"
He broke
Because-
up with
no,
you?
No, he texted me
He
during
broke
the
up with
day.
him.
Wow.
Are you picking me up? And I go,
It's another Seinfeld
"I'm just
episode.
waking up. What do you want?"
Jay
And he,
Hornick.
and he didn't like that because I was.
I
snippy.
wouldn't have liked that either.
I was tired.
Yeah.
So he had
so
woken
you
me
don't have
up.
to be an asshole.
But he knew I was doing a job
you're a
for
little
him that
cranky when
night,
you
and
wake
then
up.
because I got a little cranky, he's like, "I can't do this no more," and he stopped talking to me.
I agree with him 100%.
Okay,
That was
thanks.
so fucking wrong.
Oh,
of you.
please, Matt Alvaro.
He should have came over and
Greg,
beat
Greg,
the
Greg,
fuck out of you.
Greg DiFilippo says, Graz, if you were in Florida, he would send you for a rub, a tug, and a hug.
Oh, I need that. I do so.
Nicole,
I
you-
so bad need a rub, a tug, and a hug. I swear to
In what
God.
order, though?
Oh, in that fucking total
That
order.
order.
Hug me,
That's
rub
the
me, tug me. I'm good. Are you kidding me? Please. So, guy, well,
I think you need to
apologize.
ride out on the boat with
I
Fredo.
think I need you. I think I need
Anyway.
you to take me out. I need you to take me out.
Take
You don't want to take
I
me
got
out?
better
out
off
to
is on
the
Facebook. Wait.
ball game.
You fucking bastard.
No, really though, I think that Nicolia gets a little, he gets a little upset once
Twice
in a
now.
while, and he'll
Twice
be all
now.
right.
It's twice now.
He'll be all right.
After a while, it's not that cool. Mickey Delaney says, "You're awesome, Jeff Bosey." Jeff Bosey says, "I love you guys." Greg DiFilippo, Jeff, best of luck on your next venture. Hey, Jeff, I can tell you everybody over here, Mickey Delaney, Ann Rothney, Greg, all the regulars, Teresa Farrell, Taz. We all wish you nothing, Captain Splash, Ann Rothney. We wish you nothing but the best. And we're here if you ever want to hang out with us. I know I'm spent a lot of time on Jeff, but I'm a little upset about it, Bobby. So I apologize. Best vacation spot ever, Bobby. Last one.
Where?
Last one. I'm asking you.
Best vacation spot ever.
Yes.
Because Dallas won.
Defensive touchdown.
Dallas is winning.
Fumble recovery. They are winning. They were up already 21-14. They are now up 28 or something. Oh, sorry, 34-19.
Best vacation spot, Bobby.
The best vacation spot
Ever.
I went to
Ever.
was St. Martin.
Me too.
I loved it.
The Dutch side,
I've never been
where,
there.
where
Yeah,
the
you
plane
don't-
where the plane comes low, right over that fence into the airport. That's on
No,
the
the
Dutch
French
side.
side.
Is that the French side?
The French side is the good side. The Dutch side's fucked up, I think.
Yeah.
Bonjour, mes amis. Welcome to the Saint Martin.
Martin.
Yeah, the French side is the good side. I think the Dutch side is the,
Fucking Greg. Somebody
know.
give Graz a Kleenex. He's such a dick. I'm upset today. It's you know what, Greg? After all these fucking years, tell me how
That's
many
not here.
shows.
So I also like going to Pennsylvania. I used to love going to fucking. I used to boring kids fucking
think
vacation.
one side is cheaper than
I
the
used to
other.
go. Yeah, I used to go to. I used to go to Lancaster County all the time,
Okay.
and I started thinking I should be Amish. I think I should be Amish. Like they just live this very simple life. Nobody bothers them.
You would like that?
And yeah, I would. And but then I'd like do a podcast from a horse-drawn buggy.
Limo talk. It's
Abe's
me.
buggy
It's-
rides from Abe's buggy rides. How you doing up there, Abe? I'm doing good. How about you? I mean, all right, it'd be nice. And
You fed the horse beef for
yeah, what are you feeding this animal? But Rusty. No, it was
Same dog's name, Rusty. Fucking Rusty and Dusty. That's all he names his dogs because he can't remember them.
well, that was the name of the horse.
I know.
But yeah, he remembered. I only named my dogs Rusty, Dusty, and I have a Mila now. I have a dog named Mila now.
I think I overboard.
Beefarino. See the fucking horse, Beefarino. What a fucking ingenious episode that was. I mean, you get the guy, you're trying to do something right by them because you fucked up with somehow, and you give them a ride on a horse-drawn carriage, and
No,
you
George was trying to get them out
no,
of the
I'm saying
house.
he did that.
Yeah.
He wanted them out of the house or
Yes.
whatever. So he sends them on a fucking buggy ride,
hansom
and
cab.
Kramer had fed the horse Beefarino, and the fucking horse
Because he went to Costco and overboard.
Yeah, he
on the
overboard it.
beefarino, and he had to get rid of it.
He had to get rid of his feet into the horse. And the animal is farting so bad they can't even breathe and they stop the buggy. That's how fucked up. That show was brilliant. Fucking
was.
brilliant show.
And then they catch him sneaking up the marble ride.
Yeah, the marble ride on the fish hook.
On the fish hook in the window.
And that guy turned out to be gay. The father.
The father,
Found out when they burnt the cabin down, they found those
Yes.
gay love letters.
John Cheever,
Yeah.
was his gay lover.
Your buddy Vinny DeSanti's watching. So
Vinny DeSanti,
Teresa
what's
Farrell's
happening?
back watching us. Teresa, call in next week. I think we're going to do a show next week. I want to know where you are
Teresa,
with
call
that
in
book.
around 11.
Yeah,
We'll,
we want to know where you
Bobby
are with the
wants
book.
to talk to you. We want to know. We want to know what you're up to.
So, best vacation.
Now, where are you up to in the book?
What's your best vacation there, bought up? What do you like?
What do I like? I really, for many years, we went out to the end of Long Island to Greenport
Yeah.
with the kids and just
Yeah.
hung out there for like a week, which I loved because it's like going back in time. There's like no mom and, it's all mom and pop stores and restaurants and whatever, and there's no big box retail or any like crap like that. And it's just pretty quiet. You got some beach, you got some Main Street, you got some food, you got a marina, you got a carousel that the kids would ride on, and it was great. We used to go there every summer. Loved it.
Before we leave, I've got 5 inappropriate Instagram posts that
Oh.
I'd like you to listen to before we go. Do you mind? We got 10 minutes. You ready?
Okay.
Huh?
Go.
Okay. All right, hold on.
You in here?
Gotta find it. Gotta find it.
We need to go to Canada as soon as possible.
How many people?
4?
Gonna be about $6,500.
How about $50?
$50? You flying to Canada costs at least $3,000.
$55.
Hey, stop wasting my time at $55. No way I take my plane to Canada for less than $1,000.
$60.
$62.
Okay.
$62. All right. That's one of our inappropriate. You ready for the next one, Bob? You can't wait, right? Well, this one might get us in trouble. I'm not going with that one. That's Dave Chappelle and hold on.
I love Dave Chappelle.
That's it. There goes the neighborhood. You can't be too nice in Puerto Rican. Next
Red
thing
Fox.
you know, it'll be another Puerto Rican family moving here. And then another one. And another one. And then what you got? Harlem West. Hardly any Puerto Ricans in Los Angeles. Well, they'll ship men from New York. The Puerto Ricans run down every neighborhood they get into. They're Puerto Rican cockroaches.
He gave me a dish of some stuff that was terrific, Pop. It's called mofongo.
Mofongo. If somebody gave me mofongo, I'd sprinkle some foot powder on it. Next thing you know, you'd have a yard full of chickens.
What's the matter, Mr. Stamford? You got something against chickens?
Not really.
Maybe you got something against goats, huh?
No.
No? Well, then maybe, Mr. Stamford, you got something against Puerto Ricans, huh?
Now you got it. What are you doing with a goat anyway? When they say you're a dog? Or is that just a Puerto Rican poodle? I only like American cheese, and you can't get American cheese from a Puerto Rican goat.
Wait a minute. And I got a lot of friends, and I fix all their cars.
Yeah, Puerto Rican cars, but you don't know nothing about American cars. Here you are
gentlemen, a nice cold pitcher of sangria. Gracias, negro. What'd you call him? I call him negro. It's a very common thing. It's a friendly way of talking to each other in Spanish. What we call ourselves. You look like no negro to me. He said the guy that...
You couldn't say that today on TV.
That's what I'm saying.
awful.
These are things that
That is
are
so funny. Red Fox, unbelievable.
Lie when your wife is waking. Lie when your belly's aching. Lie when you know she's faking. Lie, sell shoes, and lie.
So that really is our family credo?
No. No, actually, the family credo is Hooters, Hooters, yum, yum, yum. Hooters, Hooters on a girl that's dumb. Always remember the Bundy credo.
All right, wait, I got one more for you. Hold on. Wow, I missed you, Bob, by the way. Lie when you fucking Al Bundy's the best. All right, here's the other one. You ready?
Really? And we get a lot in common. I saw those girls screaming, "Freeze the nipple!" That sounds pretty good. They were screaming, "We should be able to have sex with as many guys as we want." Yes, you should. If we get pregnant, we should be able to abort it. Hopefully. And we need to work so we can pay our half. Hallelujah! Fellas, get down here! It's happening! We've reached common ground! It was unbelievable. These women were fighting for the right to become the men they've always hated. Just walking around with their shirts off, fucking whoever, not worried about the kid. I'm like, are y'all feminists or fuckboys? What is this shit?
I got one more for you, right? That's it. Last one.
The realest nigga I ever seen in my motherfucking life.
I love that.
You can get mad if you want to. He don't look black. Yeah, he the new kind of nigga. We got burnt almond. We got light skin. We got dark skin. We got purple up in this motherfucking. Now we got a new kind of nigga, a tangerine nigga. Donald Trump is the realest nigga in the game. Him and his wife fought at the inauguration. He turned around and said, "Bitch, get your act together. Turn back around." Did this motherfucker just check her ass? The day he won? That's nigga shit. He was at a press conference in a foreign country, pushed a prime minister out the way. Move, bitch. Hillary over there, I'm looking to take care of the country and blah, 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 blah. Donald Trump turned around and said, "Yeah, I grab a pussy from time to time."
I think I might have one more. No, let me see. I got one more for you. I'll find it. Here we go. Ready?
I gotta tell you, the way white women somehow hijack the woke movement, generals
Barr, I
around
love
the
this.
world should be analyzing this.
Generals.
The woke movement was supposed to be about people of color, and it was about that for about 8 seconds. And then somehow, white women swung their Gucci-booted feet over the fence of oppression and stuck themselves at the front of the line. My name is hard, with my SUV and my heated seats. You have no idea what it's like to be me. Trash and white guys, the nerve. Where's the camera? The nerve of you white women. You guys stood by us toxic white males through centuries of our crimes against humanity. And occasionally, when you wanted to sneak off and hook up with a black dude, if you got caught, you said it wasn't consensual. Yeah, that's what you did. So why don't you shut up, sit down next to me, and take your talking to? I gotta tell you, the way
One more? You want one more? Bill, I got one more. Hold on. Let me get the last one. I'll find it. All right. Let me see. No, that's a Donald Trump realist. All right. What is it? Come on. No, that's not it. All right. I'm done. I think that's it.
That's it?
Oh, no. Here we go.
It's over, Johnny.
Here we go.
call my wife. I was on the road. I was like, I don't want to have a fight with her. I need to relax. What the fuck can I do? And I thought about it. I was like, women take baths, right? They do. It's a very feminine thing. They have a bad week. I just want to decompress. And they just have a soak. And then they're just fine. Next thing you know, they're drinking wine. They're calling friends. I'm so glad you're in my life. So I'm literally alone. I start drawing a bath. And the water came all the way up. And at the end of the day, I couldn't fucking do it. There's just no way as a man to take a bath and not think about killing yourself. There's just something about slipping into that coffin-shaped thing. It's like, am I I don't take a bath. You take a shower. Hose it off. Block out your feelings. Keep walking till you drop of a heart attack. Literally, as you're going down. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine.
That's it.
Like you're testifying against the mob. That was Frankie Pantangeli. He fucking kills himself in the bathtub.
5 inappropriate. I was like 6 inappropriate things on Instagram this week.
Well,
Not bad.
6 things that you used
Dave
to just
Chappelle's
say.
funny as
and
fuck.
people
with
would
his
laugh.
Trump thing.
Well, Dave Chappelle
funny.
was.
By the way,
N-word.
Bonnie Scalise jumping in, saying hello.
The N-word. So he's like, hello, and I don't want to say it on the air, but it was a whole skit about
No, I
that.
saw that skit.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I'm not getting in trouble for
He
that.
loves Trump.
Yeah, I'm not getting in trouble for that.
But the thing is, and the Red Fox, the Sanford and Son thing. I forgot the guy who played the part of Julio, and he goes up to him and he goes, "Hey, buenos dias, Mr. Sanford." He goes, "Yeah, beans and disease to you too." I love that.
Rich, put her on. We got to get the fuck out of here. It's 11 o'clock. Bobby Lucero wants to go home. He gave us a little extra time today.
Well, that was very nice.
That
of
was
Bobby
Well,
Lucero.
Bobby's a great man. Guys, check us out here at StrongIsland.com, StrongIslandTV.com, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Roku, on YouTube. What else, Bob? Bob, you there? Voice of Christmas
Went
Past?
home.
What is that? What did he say?
Fire TV.
Fire TV. All right. Go ahead. For the great and powerful and very funny, and thank you for making me laugh tonight. With a very tough time tonight. I thought I was going to break down more than I did. I love you. Thank you very much. Bobby Inzarello, Ins 41.
Always here to bring you out of the doldrums.
Dude,
we can do it.
You're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. And board up extraordinaire and music director and just a good friend of mine, Richie Zarelli. Thank you, babe, for getting me out of this little
Hey,
doldrums tonight.
Thanks,
She didn't want me
Thank
to
you,
come
Kraz.
tonight. She didn't want me to come tonight.
No, it's better you did.
Yeah, and I kind
Better you
of.
did. You got a little break from it
Yeah,
because you'll have plenty of time to,
it's going to be a shit week.
Get back to it.
For
So.
Bobby Inzarello, for Richard Zarelli, for Bobby Lucera inside. Rich, you want to mark down everybody? You want to say hello to everybody that was on there? And
Absolutely. We had a lot of people join us tonight. The usuals, Great D. Filippo and Rothney joining us tonight. Mickey Delaney. Thank you, Mickey. Bruno Capolo. Fran Gatto on there. Teresa Farrell. Definitely check out Teresa on her show as well. Cindy Savell.
she don't invite us on our show.
Captain Splash, who
don't
did
like
promise us in writing. I'm going to keep the chat that she's sponsoring us. Jeff Bosey checking in. Nice to see you today, Jeff, at the diner. Taz, the resident artist, Vinny DeSanti, and Bonnie Scalise. Saying have a great night, everyone. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on Sunday nights. I hope we can make you laugh a little bit, cry a little bit some nights.
Yeah,
and,
guys, yeah.
Just enjoy yourself because that's what we're here for.
This guy is brilliant right here to my right. I don't know, folks, catch him. We got a lot of old shows on GothamGoGraz.com, Ins41.com. You sit and you want to hang out, you want to listen to an old show. The guy's incredible to my right, Bobby Ins41 Inzarello. For Richie Rizzarelli, he's the greatest board op I've ever had besides Michael O'Toole.
And Thomas Santiago.
And Thomas Santiago. And
Norton.
And Norton. But all kidding aside, folks, we say it every week, and now's the time of year during the Christmas holiday. Treat everybody with love and respect. From the bottom of my heart, guys, you made me get through this night tonight, and I really appreciate it. For everybody on Facebook, for everybody on YouTube, which I know Joan Krupiesh watches us every once in a while. We love you. Please join us again. For everybody on Strong Island, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Any last words, Mr. Inns?
No, that's it. I'm just getting geared up for the holidays, for Christmas. And just remember to go out there, and whenever you see somebody walking the street, you say, Merry Christmas. If they don't like it, tell them to fuck off.
There you go.
Because it's Merry Christmas, okay?
Bought
Not
up.
Happy Holidays, not
We're-
Season's
Well,
Greetings.
we're allowed to celebrate
And
Christmas.
you can throw in a
aren't we?
Happy Hanukkah once in a while, too.
Bought up. Any last words?
I agree. If I say Merry Christmas and it's Hanukkah, then tell me, and I'll say Happy Hanukkah. I don't care. I'll say whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me. But I want somebody to say Merry Christmas to me because that's my holiday. And I should be able to say that to someone else without getting my head ripped off.
For
So
bought
God
up.
bless everyone and have a beautiful
For bought up.
holiday season no matter what you celebrate.
For bought up.
Merry Christmas!
For bought up extraordinaire, Richard Zarelli. For Bobby Inns 41 and Zarello. For Bobby Lucera, the ghost of Christmas past, and the owner of Strong Island TV. And for me, Anthony Grazzi Day. God bless and good luck, and we'll see you next week. We love you. Thank you, guys, from the bottom of my heart, getting me through this night tonight. Peace. Peace.